don't bet on them, right?
Nah, I never really fuck with the sports betting, yo. I heard dudes is making bread too. I just never.
Yeah, they making bread. They making bread. They losing bread too.
Yeah. But I always thought it was weird to be like, yo, say Knicks is playing Memphis, right? And I'll be like, yo, the over on Morant's getting 40.
Yeah.
Like, nah, fuck him. I don't want him to get 40.
Right, because you got a personal interest.
Yeah.
So, but you're a diehard fan, so you definitely ain't gonna want to get in.
Yeah, but I don't know if dudes is fronting, man. But I hear a lot of people talking about making bread crazy. So I might try it out one day, man. I'm not really a gambling dude, though.
Nah, stay away from that shit if you ain't into it.
Yeah, I'm not really into that shit.
Stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away. With that being said, greetings and salutations, sending good positive energy to everyone out there that's listening right now. I'm your host, the one and only Reg B, a.k.a. Reggie Rose. I'm here in the building with my good brother, Mr. Make $40 Great Again, Mr. Duce Dom.
Vote Duce 2024.
Vote Duce 2024. You heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We also got the special guest, the #1 New York Knicks fan, Knicks fanatic. I see this man on billboards. I see him on the Jumbotron. I see him in commercials. Good brother Hoodie Hood.
It's good, brother.
I'm chilling, man. Also a film critic.
Yeah, I just came from the little movies just before just to kill time.
Nice. Killing time, doing what you like to do best. I like that.
Definitely.
So let's get into it. Normally how we start the show off, we just talk about, how our week was, how our day was. So we're going to start with Deuce.
Yo,
What's good?
What's up? Where the bitches at?
I have no clue where the bitches at.
Yo,
First of all, it's
Yo,
Women's
yo.
History Month. Where are the ladies?
We're the woman.
Where the women at?
The beautiful, intelligent.
No, the
woman.
bitches. Where the bitches at?
I don't know. Where
Reg
the
B,
bitches
you
at?
down with the bitches and the hoes?
Am I?
It's cold, yo. It's cold.
Yeah.
So if you find
Bitches
one, you better hold
You
her.
down with
The
the bitches
women
and the
looking for
hoes?
heat right now.
Nah, niggas ain't down with the bitch. Yo, man, where the bitches at?
It is Women's History
You look like
Month.
you know where the bitches is at.
It's Women's
I'm not
History
talking to
Month.
them.
got that
I'm
glow,
not talking about
Reg
Women's
got that
History
you know
Month.
the type of woman I'm talking about. With that being said, where the
It's
bitches at?
Women's History Month. Shout out to them.
Shout
That's
out to
making history.
Always.
It's the same
24/7.
nigga. You the same nigga downplaying Martin Luther. Now all of a sudden you want to big up.
Oh, I never downplayed
Yes,
Martin
you-
Luther.
yo, we not gonna get
I
into
said
that.
Martin Luther was fucking the
talking
white
about it off
bitches.
camera. Oh yeah, he definitely was. He
See,
definitely
but
was.
that's what I'm saying.
He definitely
But
was.
no, he wants to bring light to that in February.
I said
So all right, so I can't say where the bitches at in March.
And a lot of people be,
Listen, a lot of people don't want to admit.
yeah, a lot of people be digging up his dirt. Yo.
Yeah.
There's some other things too, little plagiarism and all that. We ain't gonna put them on blast.
So
right
as
now.
two men here, you guys know that there are women in the world and there are bitches in the world, correct?
That is true.
Where the bitches at?
That is
It's
true.
Women's History Month. I don't know what I'm
You look like you know where the bitches at. But look at the man compliments. Look at men compliments, yo. Like, yo, what's up? That's how, instead of telling the nigga he like his outfit, he handsome today or something, you gotta tell the nigga, yo, where the bitches at?
Where the bitches at.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
you do
Look at
things
the
a
man,
little
look at the
different.
man compliments, man.
That is true.
Nigga tell nigga, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, yo, Reg, I like that little neon. Well, I ain't gonna say little. That's hate. That's hate. Now we got
We
we
know.
do got to get into that too one day. We got to qualify
we touched on it
as
already.
man hate. No, not yes and no.
We touched on that.
That's a good topic.
But yo, man,
Yeah.
man, what qualifies
I
as
see
men
you
hate?
doing your little
right?
thing out there.
Yeah, that's
I see
men
you with
hate.
your little friend. I see you with your little car. Bitch, there's no such thing as a humble flex.
Yeah.
Let's get that out the
I
way.
don't know. I don't want to sound like crazy stereotype, but I be noticing it more too in our culture with black people. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't make it too racial, but I be wondering, like, do whites or do, Indians, do they be, like, kind of competing with each other?
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
I know they
Oh,
compete, but I feel like we hate on each other crazy.
Don't get him started.
Don't do that.
Don't get 'em started. Don't get 'em started.
Shame me.
I'm not shaming you. I just know
Don't
I'm not.
flex shame me.
Now, I'm not saying
See,
they
there you
don't.
go again. See, look.
Don't
This is
do
what we
that.
saying. What I'm saying is, when a topic of that arises, something that you already been shedding light to, and somebody throws you the alley, you run with that. That's what
As
I'm
I
saying.
should,
Don't get
right?
them.
That's why it's an alley. You
That's
put it
why
up
I said.
there.
Well, what I'm saying. But okay. Well, what if you? Okay. So what I'm saying is, but you, as well as me, when certain topics come about, you like to riff.
You like to talk about the bitches. I like to talk about the business.
No, it's no. It's not about what we like to talk about. It's just, you know what I'm saying. It's not what I'm just saying. Sometimes you get into that bag. You get into that bag.
Nah, all I was
Ain't no
gonna say
sta-
is levels to your flex.
Ain't no
Like,
stopping you.
You gonna take my outfit look nice, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Another person, another Indian gonna say, oh, you got this business? I see you. They gonna one up each other with the business. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's levels to how you flex on people. Like a billionaire, like if a billionaire buys a team, like if you know what I'm saying? He buy a football team, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy me
Yeah.
a baseball team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how niggas flex on each other.
Okay, is that bad?
No, it's a flex.
But I'm asking you, is it bad? I know it's a flex.
I don't know. In my,
There's such thing as a bad flex.
I don't know. It might be if you're trying to embarrass somebody.
There's levels to the flex.
Yeah, it might be if you're trying to embarrass somebody. But if you know,
Well, embarrassing somebody is shitting on them.
that's an embarrassing flex. That's a bad flex. Like, let's say you flexing on somebody that you know that's in your caliber.
Yeah.
That's competitive.
Yeah.
So y'all can flex all day. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he's gonna come back with something.
Yeah.
But let's say
You're doing something better than somebody
right,
that's different. Yeah.
y'all on that level, so y'all can have that understanding.
It's a fine line to walk too.
There it definitely
I'm
is.
pretty sure we all got homeboys that we still joke with since we 5, 6.
Right.
You may be doing this right now and they not, you know what I mean, or vice versa, whatever.
Right.
So it's definitely a fine line.
Definitely. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't flex on that on somebody that's not on that level. Because now you just trying to show them up, or, you know what I'm saying? You playing on their insecurity. Like, they know they ain't got it. Like, you ain't got to beat me over my head, dog.
It could be a motivation too. Could be a motivational tactic too. Like,
Yeah.
It all depends. It's all on your perspective and how you look at it.
and the person.
And the person.
Because some people react like, oh, they see you doing this, doing that. They want to follow suit. It could be positive too. So it depends.
It could be. You could take what somebody else is doing as, like you said, motivation, or you could just think that somebody is, you know what I'm saying, trying to shit on you because look, I got this and you don't. It's all, like I said, it all depends.
It's definitely
all depends.
perspective. But know who you flexing with, though.
True.
Oh, who you flexing on?
Yeah.
Right.
Because some niggas might see
Yes.
that disrespect and
Yeah,
they gonna
exactly.
take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely right about that.
Careful who y'all flex on out there.
But you know where the bitches is at though. I ain't gonna let you get by that. Oh, Brooklyn niggas know where the bitches is at.
I heard.
Brooklyn niggas know
We
where
heard
the
that
bitches
from
is
the
at.
Bronx.
Since
We
I'm
heard that.
since I'm always quote unquote shitting on Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
The bitches.
I heard them niggas is looking for me.
Oh, they looking for you.
I heard them niggas looking for me.
They looking
But
for
nah, but they said Brooklyn niggas know where the bitches at. It's in
I
y'all
heard
DNA.
that too, yo. I
To
heard
know where
that.
the
You know
bitches
where
is
the
at.
bitches at? Yeah.
But you can't say you can't have a date. You can't have a date segment and know where the bitches like to go and then don't know where they at.
The bitches inside right now. They resting.
They definitely-
Inside.
It's
They
cold
resting.
outside.
It's
That
cold.
politically correct ass answer.
They inside.
So they home.
Yeah, I don't know if they
Bitches
home. I just said they inside.
But like
Where
like
they
I
at
said,
is where they at. They just did.
you have a well-renowned date segment telling men where these ladies like to.
Yeah.
All right, so you know where they at. You
Yes.
gotta know where they at.
Yeah.
So where they at?
They inside right now. Trust me, they inside. they inside.
Yeah.
Right now, what? It's early anyway. Yeah, them bitches ain't coming out till after 8.
Nah, with some people
Oh,
on
so you
West
know the
4th.
time they come out. You just don't know where they go. And they come out after 8 and they go inside. That's all you got for me, right?
I seen the Beckys on West 4th, man.
Yeah.
Right before I came in, they was out.
Oh, you gonna find a Becky outside. Becky outside.
Oh, you know where the white bitches at.
No, Becky outside.
Like, I'm trying to figure out. Now we getting somewhere.
The Becky outside because, you know, they ain't got to do too much but throw on a scarf and go
Word.
outside. They'll go outside in shorts, and it's
good to
brick
go.
ass outside. So
Yeah, they definitely was out.
they built for this kind of weather. But my sisters, my sisters are inside.
Definitely inside. Warm
Yeah.
shelter.
Yeah, like you said, until after 8.
Yeah,
That's when the group texts go out. Yo,
yeah.
we doing or such and such said come through. You know how that
I mean, the
go.
best way to know where the bitches at, you should have pulled up with some hookah. That brings the bitches.
Hey, bro, yeah. It brings. Oh, so they at wherever the hook at.
Yeah.
See, you slowly but surely you telling me where they at.
I'm just dropping a little bit of breadcrumbs. That's all. Just a little bit of breadcrumbs.
Oh man,
Make me feel
Reg B
important that
know
you
where
asked me where the bitches at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
make me
that is
feel
the borough that
important.
knows where the bitches at. Brooklyn is known for knowing where the bitches at.
Oh man,
I
of
guess
course.
a cosign. I guess a cosign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. They know. So, what's good though?
Oh well, no, everything's good. I had a nice little week. You know, the FanDuel gods blessed me not once but twice. You know, all praises due to the FanDuel gods. I was due for one. No, everything's good. My daughter's getting better in school exceptionally. She's doing exceptionally well.
Nice.
Them state tests coming up, so you know,
April, right?
shit's starting to get yeah.
April or May?
No. Well, the first one is the end of this month, and so you know she's trying really hard, working really hard. My daughter's mom is almost 100% from the accident she suffered while on vacation in Myrtle Beach during President's Day weekend. So
What?
everything is she had a little accident. Everything is coming on up and up, man.
Prayers
Mom,
up to
I'm
her.
good. Prayer.
Yeah, definitely prayers up.
Dawson prayer. Yeah, she's almost at 100%. She's feeling better, feeling way better. What's up with you though, man?
Doing good. What I did this, I actually went to a comedy show with Chris Red. He plays on Saturday Night Live. He's an actor and a comedian, dope comedian. Like, this is the first time I actually went to a comedy show where it was in Jersey. Like, I think I want to say NJ Pack, but it's around where all the sports arenas. So it was in an actual venue.
Nice.
And I got to sit down, and it was like I was in row E because I didn't want to be in row A, and niggas start cutting my ass. So
Right there.
I don't want no. Nah, you don't want no smoke with a nigga that's freestyling off the top of his head.
Word. That's dangerous.
He does that for a living. Like, I literally seen him roast people all night
And you
long.
just gotta take it.
And
You just gotta
they was
take
trying
it.
to give it back.
Yeah.
But nah, he was not playing. He's a dope dude. He's on Saturday Night Live. He does
Chris Red.
what he's known for. What one of his funniest skits is he imitated Eric Adams. He did it, and if you're from New York, you know how Eric Adams speaks.
Yeah,
you know he gives you that swag, that twang.
Yeah.
What's up, New York?
Yeah.
It's your mayor, Eric Adams. I'm just here to say, you know it. Kyrie's not playing. Don't worry about it. The Knicks, we got it. So that's how he talks. So
Yeah.
he got it down.
That was a
to
good impression right there. Yo, that's how he talking, like just like that.
He got it down to a T, man. So it was real funny. I had a good time. I took a lady, out there with me, and it was cool. Like, it was something that it was like, you fuck it. I was scrolling on Instagram one day, and it just came up on my feed, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the tickets and I'm gonna go.
Up, man. That's how you live life right there.
There you go, and that's what it's about. So it was pretty dope. Other than that, working, grinding out the business.
Lady friend.
Lady
Look at
friend.
you keeping your bitches mysterious. Now this.
I told you the breadcrumbs.
Heard
Leave
you.
the
All right, man,
breadcrumbs.
get your shit off. I'm sorry.
You gotta sprinkle the breadcrumbs.
I'm sorry. Get your shit off, man. I am not here to shame you. You bring them out when you want to bring them out.
There you go. Let me have peace with mines, please. So, other than that, what else I did? Worked on a couple of stuff, working on a business, with the business and stuff like that. For those that don't know, that's going to be in the New York City area. I'm throwing a women's empowerment networking event. It's called WeNet.
Nice.
It's going to be at Parkway Studios. It's going to be it's highlighting women that's, professionals, entrepreneurs, women that want to network with other women. And it's a free event. It's March 31st. That's a Thursday, March 31st, the last day of Women's History. And we just going to celebrate the past, the present, the future. I'm going to have a few guests up there. It's a cash bar, free event. It's open to men, women. If you want to bring a young adult, maybe your daughter or someone that you know that's of age around 16, 17 and want to sit down and talk to somebody, network and build, come on down. I'm dropping the link on Eventbrite this Monday.
That's what's up, yo.
Yeah,
I know a couple of ladies that'd be interested in that too. I'm gonna spread the word.
No open bar for the women, huh?
Nah, cash bar.
Charging the women on Women History Month, huh?
I'm not charging the
You
women.
ain't shit. You ain't
Information-
no better than me.
Information is free.
Charging the women on Women History Month.
Information
better
is
than me.
free. Beverages, you want Casamigos, right?
Women can't. Ain't no free Casa on Women History
No
Month.
free Casa for Women's
Ain't
History
that a
Month. Not from me.
motherfucking-
Not from me. Yeah, and it was it was a different kind of week for me. I'm back in the gym.
I need to do that myself. Congratulations, bro. It's hard out here in the cold, man.
It's hard because I stay getting injured, man. I'm like Mr. Glass out here. I'm like,
Feel you.
me and AD might be brothers or some shit, because
Your hand held up.
it's getting there.
So you ready to play me?
No, it's
I
getting
was about to ask, you still be balling?
I tried to.
I know you ball crazy. My son like Alonzo Mourning on 100. Ain't no easy.
So you ready to play me?
I remember.
So I'm getting there. This week I played 5 days straight.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, it
You
felt.
wasn't sore, nothing like that?
Oh, trust. There's more to the story. It felt good until day 5.
You made it to 5, though.
I made it to 5, and I couldn't
Man.
bend my leg.
Well, you played ball 5 days straight?
5 days
Like
straight.
full court?
Full court.
You better protect them
money,
ankles.
though.
eh?
Yeah,
Good money.
Protect
though.
your
You on the
ankles.
Bulls.
I'm there, but I ain't in that.
ain't like, you know how it used to be, you know what I mean?
So I play with Ade too.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
He be hacking this shit,
Oh,
right?
dude. So
He
every
be cheating. He be
definitely. So I did that for 5 days. It felt good, but then my knee just started swelling up again. I was like, fuck.
Damn. That's
So
the
I,
worst.
I had to take 2 days off. I took 3 days actually. So I'm gonna try to be back at it tomorrow and see how it goes. I don't know if I'm gonna do the 5 days. I might have to switch it up, do 1 day on, 1 day off, and then the off day.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Type
Yeah,
thing.
hit the weights or
Yeah.
the treadmill or something like that.
That be
So,
that be born at the Y, right?
yeah.
I heard about this famous Y. The famous Y.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where it goes down there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about it. Oh, in the Bronx. That Y right there.
So it's I did that and some other stuff. Started getting back into my routine, but we're gonna touch on that at the later end of the segment because I wanna usher in a whole new thing that I'm doing next week. But what about you, Hood? What's going on?
Just chilling, man, living day to day. Actually, just before here, I seen this movie. I was just killing time. I was watching this Oscar nominated like short films. It was kind of crazy, yo. It was one joint where it was an Asian family, and the girl wanted to go to college and whatnot. And the family tradition was like, yo, just be married and all that. So long story short, she went to go to college with some other girl that left the village that was like Hollywood. Dudes end up kidnapping her, taking her back to the village. You know what I mean? Forcing her to get married, raped her, all that. And it just shows you the cultural thing. You know, we talking about Women's History Month. It just shows you, like, 200 years ago, less than, even in some places,
Right.
we're like, damn, yo, they ain't really had no choice. It was
Girls ain't got no
crazy.
choice.
And before that, I went to NBA store. NBA store, Jeff Hamilton. They got some new jackets out and all that. That's why I wore this. He
Okay.
actually signed my joint right here.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Fire.
He
That's
was
gonna,
there.
the price gonna go up.
Yeah, the price is gonna go. I might keep it. I might have to take it off the little listing and whatnot. So
Okay.
yeah, he was there. They got some new jackets, mostly Brooklyn, New York. And remember the joints with all the different patches?
Yeah.
They got those, like leather and cloth. I think he got a new dude helping him out or whatnot.
Okay.
So he's chatting it up and all that. It wasn't even that many people there. Like, you could go there. It was probably about like 12 people. It was like a little kind of gate kind of thing. You come in the NBA store. Like a lot of people that came in didn't even know he was there. But yeah, it was cool. It was like, because he just came out with the 75th
With
anniversary.
75
Yeah.
jackets, yeah.
I still went to
Took a
50.
picture with him.
Yeah, I got a flick with him and all that.
Fire.
I got a flick. I got a video. I kind of felt like I was getting a little gas. Is that I was telling him that he was telling about the history about the jacket.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, he ain't see this in a minute. It's inside, Amar Rashad and all that. So
Yeah.
a couple of the workers was like, Rashad, I know this guy that did this. And I was like, Amar Rashad.
Yeah.
And then he was like asking about the year. Jeff Hamilton. I was like, this is around 96, 97,
Yeah.
the jacket and all that. So that was kind of dope. I was like, damn.
I can
Kind
still,
of gassed me up a little
I
bit.
can still smell the leather on the jacket too.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Jeff Hamiltons is fire. I remember on All-Star Weekend he was talking about how he hand painted all the NBA logos himself. He hand painted all of them. Before he put them on the
I
jacket.
kind of flaked out on them though.
Yeah.
They had a new one, the new Knicks joint.
Yeah.
It was 850. I had the curve, man. I had the
850.
curve, man. He like, yeah, we got Knicks right here. Like they wouldn't show me the worker. So I was looking at it for a minute. You know what I mean? Did my rounds, went around, looked at it. I had to get out of that, man. I can't do the 850, man.
Can't call for
Can't do the 850,
Can't do
man.
it, yeah.
I'm a little thirst bucket when it comes to certain stuff like sports memorabilia, but
Yeah.
my limit's like around like 5-6, bro.
Okay.
Anything more, I feel like I'm ODing.
So what's the most expensive piece of memorabilia you ever bought?
I got a green. I'm actually gonna wear it soon. No. I got two green ones. I got one green Danilo Gallinari Christmas 2009 jersey, green. I paid like $550 for it.
Pro cut?
Yeah, pro cut joints.
Pro cut joint?
Pro cut joints. And I got a one I'm gonna wear next week, but it's the St. Patty's. It's Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups, and he only played with the Knicks for like 20-something games.
Yeah, he wasn't there that long.
So yeah, I'm around 5'6".
One of the worst decisions the Knicks made.
Yeah, they amnestied him too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they spent it on?
Yeah, they
Oh,
amnesty.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they
Allen-
amnesty
the
Chauncey
Allen
Billups.
Houston joint. What they call it, the Allen Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clause. Yeah, they amnesty him. But I mean,
That's the worst decision the Knicks ever made? That's the only one you could think of?
nah, they made a lot of bad decisions.
That's the one you're going to go with? I keep bringing up Clarence Witherspoon, and niggas keep dismissing that.
That was my guy though. See players like that.
He
I be
deserved
looking-
$50 million.
Nah, it was like 30. It was like 35. It was like 35. But back then, yo, people give a lot of flack to freaking Isaiah Thomas and all these other dudes. But I think the worst GM really was Scott Layden. People remember back then, Scott Layden, early 2000s, Shane Anderson, Clarence Witherspoon, Othello Harrington. He's the one that gave Allen Houston. Even Allen Houston's my guy, but he gave Allen Houston $100 million.
What's his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
said?
What's the GM that drafted? What's his overseas guy? Lampe? Well, I forgot his name.
Frederick Weiss.
That's
Frederick
oh,
Reese.
No,
Lampe
Frederick Weiss
too.
never came in the league. I'm talking about Lampe got drafted.
Scott Layden.
Scott Layden drafted.
Scott
Oh
Layden.
my god.
Scott Layden came from
How long did he
Utah.
last?
A minute.
Yeah. But I'm looking for jerseys like that, yo. I be wanting jerseys like that. Nobody.
So
So
I-
I had that wow factor.
How you find them? How do you like? First, let's take it back for a second. How did you end up being a Knicks fan? Are you Knicks by birth or what happened?
Definitely Knicks by birth. Growing up, in the 90s, the Knicks was, the shit, so to say, you know what I mean? And my pops was a Knicks fan. So my pops was kind of a young pops. He probably had me about like 23, 24.
Okay.
So when I'm 5, 6, he watching games and all that. And he wearing shit like how we wear. He wearing starter. He wearing this stuff, you know what I mean? So as a kid, I used to always like watch the games with my pops. And I'll never forget one time where my pops used to take me to the movies all the time, like almost every weekend. Bay Plaza, AMC.
Okay.
Right near where I grew up at, in the Baychester area, whatnot. So one time we went to go see Eddie. Movie Eddie
Eddie,
with
yeah.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll never forget. Yo, there was a scene where they took Stacey Patterson to the park. I think West Fork. It might have been West Fork.
Yeah.
Took him to the park.
Stacey Patterson, yeah, right there. Play gay,
She was being soft and all that. R.I.P. Stacey Augman. And you know what I mean? Somebody in the crowd was like, when they seen Mason and Starks, they was like, yo, those the real Knicks. If I'm lying, I'm flying. People got up and started clapping.
Wow.
In the movie theater, people got up and started clapping. So I was like, damn, I used to be proud, like, damn, to be a Knicks fan, like, you know what I mean? So
That was my movie too, Eddie.
it was just
I
something
like
that,
movie.
I always inherited in me. And I kind of took it on going a little further. My pops was tight when they traded Oakley. When they traded Oakley for Marcus Camby.
Yeah.
He got out. He got out.
Oh, he said
got out.
said, "Let me out."
He said, let me out. And I
I
just
turned it
got-
to Chauncey from. He said, "Let me out."
And I kind of just continued the tradition, like, you know what I mean? I was always just watching the games, you know what I mean? Always into it, too. I used to be one of them kids that, even when I was like 6 or 7, like, I was really into it. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that movie, Remember the Titans?
Yes.
The girl, the daughter, when she knew all the plays.
Plays,
and this-
yeah.
I used to know what dudes in college, the opposing teams. Like, when we was young, I feel like people was more sporty. Like, they really would sit down and watched it. Nowadays, kids is more like, they go with the player, so to say, team to team.
Yeah.
So I kind of just grew up having like that New York pride, and like in my neighborhood, I was always like known as a Knicks fan. Like I remember in like high school when we beat the Pacers, I come outside, it's like 80 degrees. I have my little warm up on, it's mad hot. Like yo, go to the park, play ball in my whole Knicks outfit,
Right.
and all that. So yeah, I always kind of been on it. And then as my pops got older too, he stopped wearing that stuff. You know how people go from sneakers and the freaking moccasins.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he not wearing none of that stuff no more. And I came for a family. This was kind of bad, but hoarders. They never threw shit away. For my grandma. I got one of those messy grandmas. Grandma, why you holding on to this chair? Why you doing this?
Yeah.
Pass it down to my pops. He don't throw. He got jeans from 20 years ago. Levi's from 20, 30 years ago. He's never throw them away.
Yo, I got a family full of hoarders too. I've been called a hoarder my damn self.
Yeah.
But
So I'm
that's a
hoarding.
good thing,
but I
man.
hoard
It's just turning
technology.
out to be. That's what I'm saying. I wish I would have, because all the, you know what I'm saying. I had, video game wise, I had everything, and then I, gave it all away.
Yeah.
But if I knew then what I know now,
Right.
if I'd have kept my Sega, if I'd have kept my Nintendo
Yeah.
64, if I'd have kept, you
You
know
can
what I
cop
mean?
Another one though. You can cop,
No,
they got them
yeah,
online,
but I got to pay the high now.
Yeah.
Depending on, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying.
holla at me out there. We can work something out. We can
All
work
right,
something out.
all right.
We could but no, it kind of changed my hoarding a little bit too. When we went to state, when we went to school, right?
Yeah.
Dudes is just like trading, buying stuff off of each other. You know what I mean? Like, say like I got a Pels, and we not going back to New York until Christmas or whatnot, right? I had my Pels from last year. You might like my Pels. I might like his Pels, and we might trade it. So it kind of made me release my hoarding. It's like, damn, I
Yeah.
like this Pels. But Reg got more fire Pels. So let me, you know what I mean, swap it, trade it, or let him have it, or he let me have it, or whatnot. So that kind of got me out of my hoarding.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean? Like, all right. Like,
Commerce.
yeah.
Commerce.
Yeah, like
Money
yo,
talks.
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
yeah, so I kind of always been into it, but I started taking things a little more business savvy during this like kind of COVID thing. You know what I mean? I feel like for me personally, it was the only good thing to come out of it. You know what I mean? It was like I had to work from home, and I always had like mad gear because I was a hoarder. I never threw stuff away. So I used to be like on some go to the Bat Cave. So the little commercial you talked about earlier,
Yeah.
it's at my pop's crib. My pop's got a crib probably about like 10 minutes from me. He got a whole big ass basement you could rent out. And I had all my stuff there. So I would normally only go over there to change. My pops be tight, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to come talk. Nah. I go to the game. Just get my shit. Nah, like on some back, Adam West, go down the back cave, you come up with a whole different outfit. You know what I mean? But during COVID, just being home all day, you know what I mean? I always been buying and sell traded, but not to that extent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being home, I'm like, yo, I end up taking my stuff out of the his crib. and it's got a storage. And anybody know that had a storage, you know, storage be a little bit of bread.
Yeah,
I
so
pay like
yeah.
$250 now for my storage, 10
Yeah.
by 10.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, if
Wow.
I'm gonna spend that bread,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start taking this a little more serious. So that's what I, you know what I mean, start posting stuff.
Turn into a business.
Yeah. I started booming off a website called Etsy.
Okay.
I had my little website and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what I was doing. I was getting no sales off of it. But I started, you know, rocking with the Etsy.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of eBay, but I don't really like eBay. They take mad bread out. Like, you sell a jersey for like $300, they taking out like $75.
Woo.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And then they don't take it out right away.
Oh, they take it out every month.
Yeah, like at the end.
When they do their account,
You know, it's like, yo, somebody give you bread, you won't pay them back. Like,
Right.
You ain't my man. You ain't my man. I don't need no bread.
Yo, you want your cut? Take your cut now.
Yeah, word. So yeah, I
So-
started doing a little Etsy joint, and with the Etsy website, you gotta either be handcrafted, it gotta be like your shit. Like you can sell your shit on there. It
Yeah.
can't be like polo or nothing like that. Your shit
Oh.
could be on there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or it gotta be 20 years old. It's either handcrafted or 20 years old.
Oh.
And everybody know like the vintage thing kind of been booming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
booming crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then you know, just me going to the games. I've been a season ticket holder for about 7 years now. I've probably been going to the games for about, you know, damn near my life, but on a regular basis, probably about 10, 11 years. I used to be a StubHub king. But every year the price went up like 17, 20%.
Yeah.
So certain games like Knicks play Lakers.
Yeah.
I can't-
Absolutely.
I'm not putting up the 300.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that. So I started doing a little season ticket joint and getting a little notoriety and all that. It's crazy, yo. My boy I go with, I don't know if you know him, Howie from Neuro. And for all these years, you know the Knicks suck. Knicks been sucking
Right.
for years, right? So I be having all this Knicks shit on. And then when we lose, I be wanting to take it off. He be like, yo, take this shit off, yo. Take this Knicks shit off. So he telling me this shit 10 years ago. And I'm like, nah, yo, this shit gonna give me notice. Watch. I'm telling you, this shit gonna give me notice. Just talking.
Manifest it though.
Yeah, just manifest it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the shit just happened, yo. I remember one year, I think like 2016, they be coming around with the cameras and all that.
Right.
And dude see me and was like, oh, you. Right? And then I'm like, yo, how we come? So how we come? He put in the camera. So that was my first time talking shit. Like, blah, blah. And we ended up being on the Jumbotron.
Okay.
It was on the Jumbotron. And in the paper, the New York AM.
Oh,
You know how you get the paper, the free paper?
The free
Yeah,
joint. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Free joint. So I was like, yeah. So, you know, that was my little claim to fame. And then a couple years after that, freaking MSG Networks hit me up on IG. They hit me up and they wanted to come shoot a little commercial. So this is when I had the stuff in my pop's crib. And I said, yeah. They came through, little 2 hour. They was in the crib for 2 hours.
Yeah.
For 30-second commercial.
Yeah, set it up and shit, right? Set up,
And
layout.
they ain't even go through everything, yo. I had so much stuff. Because mind you, I got stuff from my pops that he ain't throw away. He's a hoarder. So I got my own stuff. I'm copping, and I used to be like a fanboy, like hoarding it, like keeping all of it. You know what I mean? I go to the flea market. I go to the NBA store. If you got something, I cop off you. Like just keeping it. You know what I mean? So they came through and shot the commercial. You know what I mean? And and things started to boom a little bit from there.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So yeah. And then recently things been booming a little bit more, better too. I think it was last year. I had a joint in the Daily News.
Okay.
Yeah, they was talking about like lucky fans and all that. And I actually got put on by my boy, Ant MSG. He's a dude that, you know, been going to the games for like 20 years and whatnot. He got connections and all that. And they was shooting a Papoose. Papoose was shooting a video. I don't know if you've seen it last playoffs talking about Knicks. You know how he be rapping all the outfit and all the players?
Yeah.
So they needed all the players.
Right.
They didn't have all the players. So he hit Mr. Throwback up.
Okay.
Dude, that got a throwback store, I think, not too far from here.
Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I
Yeah,
seen him
yeah,
on
yeah.
IG, but
Yeah,
he don't
he-
never got shit of my size.
Yeah, you gotta come to me, man. We gonna talk. So then Throwback hit up Ant, and then when I was coming through to bring him the stuff for Papoose, because he lived near me, he was on the phone with the lady, and he's like, "Yo, matter of fact, my boy, blah 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 blah," and they kind of put me on. So it was just like lucky fan tradition. You know what I mean? Like, what's your tradition? And my only really tradition was that I just didn't wear the same outfit. Like if I wear a pair, like if I wear this jacket, right? I wouldn't even wear this to the game. I would wear something next. But like say this sweatshirt, I won't wear it again. Like I might not wear it again for like 2 seasons because I got so much joints.
Got so much shit,
joints. Yeah. So yeah, I had that, and then I had another joint in New York 1, Channel 1.
Mm-hmm.
They hit me up online. Stephanie. Forgot Stephanie. Forgive me. I forget your last name. But yeah, she came through when I had my stuff in my storage. They filmed it and they put it on New York One. It was a nice little segment too, like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
Nice.
And then the thing that I liked that they did, the other joints ain't really do. They talked about my Etsy, my these vintage Etsy. They posted it and all that. So I got a couple sales off that. So I was like,
that's
MSG
dope.
and all of them ain't really doing all that. They just market me. They ain't gonna market my shit. Like,
Right.
They were like, yeah, it's super fan, but we ain't putting your business out there.
Right.
Oh, so you was on it for like New York of the Week type show.
Yeah,
On New York One.
yeah. It was around May when we made the playoffs. So they was, you know, how
Okay.
the playoffs, these reporters, they be going around trying to, you know, what I mean,
Because the city is booming.
City
yeah.
was, yeah, it was
'Cause
hype.
they-
You
so,
see,
yeah,
I know
city
you
is
see
hype.
World Star Knicks fans going crazy when they win. So yeah, I be one of them dudes outside there with them and all that.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So and the good thing for me too is that, you know, what I mean, even though it's a business, I'm a fanboy at the end of the day. So like, yo, if I cop, it's a good habit and a bad habit. Let's say I spend $1,000, right? If you don't buy the shit, I'm gonna win the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And the good thing about vintage too is not downplay like other clothes. You know what I mean? Like if I buy a polo or whatever, or you know what I mean, it got to be like in best shape. Like this shit could be dingy, but people that's in the realm
Right.
already know what it's worth.
Worth.
You know what I mean? So it's like one man's trash, next man's
Treasure. Facts.
So you know what I mean? If you get that right, come up, you good. Like I done bought hats for $5 and flipped it, sold it for $100. You know what I mean? Easy. So it's all
That's dope.
about, you know what I mean, finding your lane and all that. And I think the good thing about it is me being a fanboy that if the shit pay for itself, I'm good. You know what I mean? So I'm doing what I like doing. Like I like you know what I mean, wearing all this shit. And the crazy part is I get older, just turned 37. I don't be feeling comfortable wearing all this shit regular.
Right.
Like I only wear this shit outside because Jeff Hamilton and I know what's coming in. This shit would be like my secret identity. Like yo, I go to work. Like I work in social services. Half of my coworkers and participants don't even know.
Oh.
They don't even know. Like some people may.
They don't know they
behind
talking
the
to
gro-
Batman?
Yeah, they don't know. Like, and I kind of like to keep it like that.
Keep it
You know
like
what I mean?
that?
Like, if they find out, they find out. But if they don't, it ain't some shit I brag about. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I feel like I could still be a kid, and you know, even though they be losing this shit, I be tight.
Yeah, you
They
suffer
fuck that money.
for a long time,
He
man.
gonna still suffer. He gonna
And
continue
I've
to
always
suffer.
despised y'all because I've been a Heat fan growing up. So in the '90s, when y'all bumped us every year in the first
Yeah.
round, even that one year we avoided y'all and played Detroit first,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
hit y'all in the second round.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying? Got up out of there. But
I'm
yeah,
still
I
tight.
always hated.
still
I've
tight
always
about
hated the Knicks in the '90s because y'all always played my Heat in the first round,
I'm still
and
tight
we
about
always
90s.
fucking went home.
Well, you got your revenge when PJ
Yeah, PJ Brown. I was
PJ
about to say. Yo, that's the
Yeah, it
only
was
player.
Charlie
Yo,
Ward.
That's one of my fondest memories as a Heat fan.
Yo, that's the only player, bro. I don't know, yo, man. We might. I see him, yo. We might. I
Knuckle
was saying
up.
something, yo. I'm gonna have to take that L, man.
Yo,
PJ Brown, a big strong motherfucker.
Yeah, I got a quick story about that too, yo. My grandmother lived in this town in Georgia called Thomasville, right?
Okay.
Small little city, right? Charlie Ward is from this town.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? So the summer that happened, I used to go see my grandma every summer, you know, up until like 14, 15. I thought it was too cool. I used to spend the summer there, you know what I mean? And that same summer after y'all beat us, I went to Charlie Ward's camp.
Okay.
So I had my Knicks shorts. I'm the only New York dude. So I'm sitting down. You know, you're sitting down, you're a little kid, and you looking up to them. This nigga had on the Tim Hardaway Zoom sneakers. I'm in my head like, you know, like in a movie when they talking to the kid and the kid just spaced out, zoned out, like thinking about some other shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker got on this nigga sneakers.
I
They
bet he
just
done
beat
got
us.
flipped you. He didn't feel it like that. He felt the business side of the things. Like,
Yeah.
No, but that's when you realize. Well, I mean, some players take shit as seriously as
Yeah.
a fan. Some
Yeah.
do, and then some is just like, it is what you know. What I'm saying it is what it is.
He's a real religious dude, Christian.
Yeah, that's all I've heard, yeah.
So he don't have no animosity towards that. But I'm 12. I'm tight.
Right,
Right.
tight.
You got this
That's
shit
what
on,
I'm
like-
saying.
Are you
Exactly.
serious? I remember the Tim Hardaway, the Zoom shits, like the little scribbly thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, why you got them on?
them kicks was comfortable though.
Yeah. He had the black, white. Then he had like a neon kind of
Oh.
scribbly. Yeah.
Oh, you was going off.
Bro, I'm just looking up like, bro, he talking and I'm just looking at his sneakers like, I want to interrupt this whole shit. Like, yo, what are you doing? Word, like, yo,
Kicked out the camp too.
what are you doing right now?
Well,
Word.
what year was your favorite Knicks team?
96, 97.
96,
I think that's
97?
I think that was the best Knicks team.
What was the 5 that year?
Ewing, Oakley. It was our first
Canby.
year. That's before Canby. It was Ewing, Oakley. They put Larry Johnson at the 3. They had just got him. Allen Houston at the 2. Chris Childs at the 1.
Ooh, two-piece.
Yeah, two-piece.
Two-piece Childs.
And then off the bench, John Starks, he won 6th Man of the Year. I think we had Chris Mills that year. We had a couple rookies that didn't really play. You know, Jeff Van Gundy didn't play rookies. John Wallace is my guy.
Oh my
Syracuse.
God! Don't get me
Walter
started.
McCarty.
Don't get me
Walter
started on him and Walter
McCarty.
Yo, Walter McCarty. Who used to
Walter
come out with them when Rev Run had them sneakers. And then Walter McCarty was the poster boy for the fucking Rev Runs.
Yeah, he
So
sang
this
too.
just is trash.
He
sang
sang
too?
I remember he sung the national anthem.
Wow.
So 96,
No, he do
97.
sing, and he got game. He was the singer. You don't remember
Yeah.
that?
Nah. I'm about to check it out
Vaguely.
again.
I just remember him doing one of the national anthems. They made it a big deal.
Yeah.
He could sing good too.
Yeah, he did it that year. That was my favorite team. That's the year with the PJ Brown. We was up 3 games to 1.
3 games to 1. Yeah,
That was the year I feel like, and then y'all lost to the Bulls in the conference finals.
Yes,
I
we
feel
did.
like that was the year because we had played the Bulls 4 times and it was 2-2.
That was 96 or 97?
96, 97 season. 96,
Okay.
97.
Yeah.
I remember the Bulls was 72-10.
Yes, they
So
were.
We beat them twice. So I'm like, yo, this
Y'all
is
beat them by 32
Yeah,
by
you
32
remember?
points that year. Yeah, I remember that.
was like the only team to blow them out.
All
we
the Knicks
ready.
fans came out the building with that.
So we
saying
ready
that
for
shit.
we ready for them. Like, yo, Miami, get the fuck out. And then that PJ Brown shit happened, bro. That's I feel like that was the best Knicks team I witnessed in my life. Tight about that.
So what's your fondest memory as a Knicks fan?
94. 94.
8 seconds? No, that's Reggie Miller, right? That's 90,
That's 95.
95.
Next year, 94. I just remember being a little kid going to school, mad happy. I remember when Ewing was on the jumped on the you know when he got his hands out like this, the iconic
Yeah.
moment when
Yes,
he beat
yeah.
the Pacers.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that was my fun. That's actually kind of my fondest and a sad moment too, yo.
That was the OJ game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was the OJ series.
Because I remember Game 7. Y'all remember Crooklyn, the movie?
Yeah.
When his pops ain't let him go to the he ain't let him go to the game. He had to go to some piano shit or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Right.
I had a similar situation. You remember the games come on at like 8, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm in like 3rd grade. I had to go to bed at halftime.
Oh,
So I had to go to bed at halftime. Niggas
Yeah.
didn't let me stay up. Like, they made me let me stay up to like 10. You know the NBA Finals games is mad late. It's
Yeah.
like 9 o'clock or
Yeah, because
something
it's the
like
only
That's when
game.
it was
It's the
on
only game
NBC.
on.
Yeah.
that's what it was
So
on
I might have stayed up
NBC.
to halftime. They like, oh, you gotta go to bed. Fuck you, I gotta go to bed. You gotta go to school tomorrow. So yo, I never forget.
Did they lose? They lost that game.
They lost, right?
So did you feel like you was a good luck charm if you stayed up?
The crazy part is that my older sister, yo, she had the news blasting. Blast. I'm up at like 5 a.m. to wake up. Like, yo, did we win? We won. I'm hearing this shit from my room. Like, you know, you get up about to come out.
Yeah.
And you just hear this shit. Just sat down. It's like this, bro. I cried, bro.
Damn.
I even said nothing about it to this day, but I'm still tight about that. Like, yo, you can't traumatize a kid like that.
Yo.
Playing it. You'll never fucking watch the news.
Now, the New York Knicks, right? I watched the Knicks game last night. The current Knicks team, I think they definitely got to rebuild.
Yeah.
But I also think they got to atone for they past sins.
Okay.
They need to apologize to Patrick Ewing.
The curse of Ewing?
Yes, the curse of Ewing is in full effect. I felt like growing up, I had neighbors. My whole block was like, I was a Bulls fan. You know, they're Bulls fans,
Yeah.
but their actual team is the Knicks. My team was the Bulls.
Yeah.
So when Ewing got traded that year, and they shipped him to Seattle or
Seattle,
Orlando?
yeah.
They shipped him to Seattle.
Glenn Rice still.
Terrible. That was the worst move.
Travis Knight.
That was the worst move they ever did.
Travis Knight.
You asked me, what's the worst Knicks what's the worst Knicks move?
Yeah.
That's the worst Knicks
Yeah,
move.
I agree.
And from that day, when that trade happened, everybody was outside. They was like talking about it and stuff. We young and we
Yeah.
talking about like, yo, that's stupid. Like you give up your cornerstone to build on the future that with these stars. Like at the time, I wouldn't have done it. Like, could you imagine giving up your best player, one of your best players? Okay, he's aging, but he's putting on for you. Why not get a backup? Why not like invest in some other parts?
I got to come back to you.
Okay.
I'm somewhat of a believer in the Ewing curse as well, right?
Yeah.
But the year before that summer, that was summer 2000, right? The Knicks played the Pacers. I think they played them in the conference finals. Yeah. That's the year the Lakers beat the Pacers, right? When they had Jalen Rose and all of them. The Knicks were down. Ewing was off and on hurt. It was the late years, you know what I mean? So the first 2 games Ewing played, right? We was down 0-2. We lost both games. Ewing missed games 3 and game 4. The Knicks tied the series You know, it was 2-2. Ewing came back. They lost
Lost,
those
lost,
games.
yeah.
Now I'm not blaming all on Ewing, but that was when Jeff Van Gundy, we started playing a little bit small ball, so to say. One of my small ball, they was putting Camby at the 5. That's when Camby was, you know, right after, you know, 9-9 run, had his crazy run. So he's putting Larry Johnson at the 4. You know, it was kind of a transition, so to say. More Houston at the 3, you know what I mean? And I guess Ewing's pride didn't let him be a role player, so to say. Latter part of his years, he was better equipped to be a role player.
Right.
After the Knicks traded him to Seattle, then he went to Orlando. He was averaging 9, 8.
You know what it is.
He was a shell
though,
of
right?
himself,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
He didn't want to be a role player. I
Right.
feel like if he would have played more of a better offensive Dikembe Mutombo, so to say, it would have been better for the team. So he would break plays, more ISO. His pride, he's the man for 15 years.
Exactly. So that was my next question. What stars y'all know would take that bench role for the greater good after being the man for so long?
It's not. I know. You know what it is though. Like, they didn't have that conversation with him. I don't think that conversation was ever had, but makes it more disrespectful. Because when they trade you, they don't tell you you're getting traded. Like, that's when they don't return your phone. They treat you like they start ghosting you.
Well,
So once
it
they
depends
do
on the player.
that, they not gonna, you know, like, so it might have came like the writing was on the wall,
Yeah, the writing has been on the wall.
but you hearing it from outside sources, and then they gonna tell you, you know what's up, you, and they might call you by his nickname or what. Like, they reassuring him that everything is good. So that's the ultimate situation as to where you didn't have a conversation with me, you didn't man up, you just went business mode, but you've been treating me like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm part of the family, I'm part of the team.
Yeah.
It's a sticky situation.
Yeah, it is.
But I do believe that was the domino effect of what you see today, as to where I always say to myself as growing up, every West Indian, when they come into this country, they're a Knicks fan because they could relate to the struggle of you know what I'm saying, coming from nothing, trying to build up. And the way the Knicks lose, it is definitely the embodiment of New York in my eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
But I think it could have been handled with a little bit more tact, because he's a star. So you know you got to handle these guys with a certain kind of care. It would have been a blow to his ego, but it probably would have. It should have started, like, help the transition. Like, something as management, you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Take care of him. Like, he's been taking care of you all these years. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you make the first move instead of just shipping him away.
Well, in the Knicks' defense, they ain't get no championship out his ass.
No, don't do that. Don't do
What?
that.
I got to play devil's advocate. Man. You always my guy. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right?
You should have dunked it instead of finger rolling it.
Yeah, definitely should have. That's crazy.
That
I
finger
remember
roll.
that day he missed that too. My boy Paul, right across the street, ran across the street to knock on my door and window. Knicks ain't shit. Run back across the street.
Yo.
It happened. In less than 5 seconds, he ran.
Bro, I remember that shit. All I hear is my neighbors outside screaming, "No, how can it? Why didn't you dunk it?" I'm
I don't
like,
think he could have dunked it though.
nah.
First of all, people think he traveled. It was a lot of
No,
steps.
he did travel.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
He
think
did travel
He didn't get
now.
high enough to dunk it.
We
took
don't
off
have
from,
that
the free throw
conversation.
line. He took mad steps
We-
from far
But
away.
they were long strides that
They were
that
crazy.
helped them may not
Yes.
look as a travel. But then
And if you look at the replay, it's like up. His hand wasn't over the rim. It was like barely like.
yeah.
I don't think he would have dunked it.
He leaped too. I think he probably leaped too early, which
Yeah.
caused him like to look like he wasn't gaining enough height to get there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just a lot of variables to that one play, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, it is.
I mean,
it
did
is.
they ever forgive the Knicks? Ever forgive Charles Smith?
Crazy part, yo, that's crazy. Yo, I follow this page on YouTube, Knicks Fan TV, and they got like a whole 50,000 followers and all that. And they be having like ex-players come and say they talk about it. People, I forgot the name of this author. It's a new book, Blood on the Garden Floor. I actually got to check it out. And they talked about Charles Smith.
Yeah.
And like he still lives in New York.
Yeah.
I seen him like 2 years ago at Penn Station. I was going to the bathroom. He was leaving. It was awkward though.
Well,
Yeah,
a
he
couple
still-
of them do. Tim
Yeah.
Thomas still does. Buck
For real?
Williams does.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Buck Williams?
I don't know why. Buck
That
Williams.
was my guy.
Yo, let me
need
tell
that
you
Buck
something. You can
Williams
find
jersey.
that jersey Oh man,
Buck
Williams.
Williams.
He was putting on for the city.
Yeah.
Buck Williams he was old too, not old.
He might
but
have been on he might have been on that 96.
I might have to check that. Yeah, I might have to check
Buck
that roster.
Williams-
But
Buck
Buck
Williams
Williams was
was
putting
old
on for the
because
city,
once he
man.
left
I
Portland-
top fade Buck Williams too.
Once he left Portland, he came over here. So yeah, he
Yeah,
was
it
old.
was number
role
50.
player.
I think number 50.
52,
Yeah,
yeah.
52. There you go.
You know what else was my guy too? Terry Cummings.
Okay,
Terry
he
Cummings.
he kept you in the game. He gave you a quick
That was
couple.
it. That might have been 96 or 97, or either 97 and 98. That's what I'm saying. That 96, 97 scene was deep.
Was all right.
Yeah,
I
but
think
Charles
that-
Smith, he lived there.
I thought the karma for when they lost it to San Antonio to give them their first chip. Then that was the birth of the Twin Towers. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
Marcus Camby got his hands full.
yeah,
He is fucking Sprewell was a shell of herself.
yeah.
They shut Sprewell down, bro.
That was
No,
like-
but
Houston was
nobody
lighting them up,
nobody
though.
thought that San Antonio was like they D was going to come. Nobody, because that was
Yeah.
y'all year, man.
Shout out to
Ewing was hurt.
1999.
Yeah, Ewing was
Ewing was
hurt.
hurt.
Out.
But
That's
still
the year they needed.
ACL,
They
right?
needed Ewing. Yeah.
Was it ACL?
ACL, yeah.
Hurt. Cast. Because they tried to mask it the first time. They gave him like a long white
Yeah.
cast that came up to his knee. That's when he was first having problems.
Yeah, but that was the 90s. It wasn't really no.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
it was
now he be good now.
That
Yeah.
goes back to the trade though. This is a year before, 2 years. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so it was a couple years. He didn't want to give up that I'm the top dog.
Yeah.
And I think that they did reach out to him. You know what I mean? Speak to him, so to say. And when I brought up the Knicks fan TV thing, I'm playing devil's advocate. You ain't my guy. I got the sneakers I wear, all that. But they interviewed a couple players. They interviewed Oakley, and I don't know why Oakley's like that drunk uncle, yo. Him and Ewing don't talk.
Yeah.
Still.
He be shitting on Ewing. Like, yo,
Still.
Ewing, we sacrificed and Ewing ain't do it. And then they interviewed Derek Harper, and they asked him about it. And he kind of ain't really, like, defend Ewing. So he might have been a little prima donna. I mean, all-star players is to a certain extent. But
You know who's real dismissive about them years? Greg Anthony. He be deflecting like a motherfucker. They ask him something, he just go, yeah,
I don't
well,
think he had a
we
good-
came up short. That's what he say.
Because he might have wanted to play a bigger role, but you
Yeah.
gotta like for those that's listening that don't understand sports or just hearing a couple of guys talk about people that you really don't know, just in layman's terms, what's happening is just take your favorite player on your team if you listen to watch sports right now, and you know that they're good, or you see them get hot. And you question, yo, why you ain't take that layup? Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? Or why you get so close to the basket and kick it back out for a three-pointer is because of the politics of the game that takes place. As to where your favorite player might be your favorite player, but to people that's on that team, he's just a role player. He's nothing more than that. Yeah. And he has to play his role. And if the play is designed, no matter what, you open, you're not really open. You got to kick it to the star person. Yeah. Because that's who the fans come to see. Yeah. So it's that kind of politics. So if Greg Anthony was a good point guard, like shit, them niggas in the league. Anybody in the league?
Yeah. Played 10 years.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Played 10 years.
Like that's like hitting a lot of getting in the league right now. Like
I seen him get offensive a little bit when on NBA TV one time. It was talking about it was Chris Webber talking about they were talking about greatest teams that never won the championship.
Okay.
And him and Webber kind of got into it. Webber was like, "Yo, my Sacramento team."
Sacramento team.
And he wasn't having. That was the one time I seen him like, nah, like yo, we was better than the Bulls. I seen him say that.
He's
yeah. So I think you just got to get him mad.
Yeah.
You get him mad, he gonna bring it out. Like, nah, we was the best. We deserved to win.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Sacramento wasn't beating LA.
I think they would have won, yo.
They're the one.
Think so?
The refs cheated. That
Bro,
was the ref
they
series
cheat.
too.
No, do say if you're talking about that halftime shot or the shot before halftime, it shouldn't have counted. And this is why we have the red light now in the league. Robert Horry brought the red light into the league. We didn't think about adding that until that shot.
Donahue
Yeah,
rep that series
Tim Donahue.
too.
And he was the biggest cheater.
Yeah.
He put in his book.
You think he was the only one?
No. He ain't the biggest cheater. He the only nigga that got caught. It's a difference. It's a fucking difference.
Well, you're the biggest loser now.
Yeah,
I
say
think
that.
cost us a couple chips, man. Ain't no way in the world they wasn't cheating for Jordan. They
I mean,
star.
Hugh Rollins gave y'all that call on Pippen.
Yeah.
So
You the main
call.
advocate said that Pippen got robbed.
He did get robbed. Hugh
I'm
Rollins
saying
robbed him.
you number one on the front line.
Yes.
Pippen got. That's
Pippen
the shit
got
you need to
robbed.
make for yourself. Pippen got robbed.
Pippen got robbed.
You pumped that shit to the highest.
It was low contact. Regular season, that's a call.
Yes. Get
Regular
him.
season, that's a
Get him.
call.
Oh man,
Get him.
Regular season, that's a
Pippen
call.
got
Get him.
robbed,
If
man.
he wasn't here, he'd be arguing me down.
Pippen got robbed. Nigga, like, I know that. He know that. Everybody know that.
Yo.
But they gonna say Charles Smith was getting fucked up under the basket.
He
He was
was.
getting
They
fucked up.
fucked him up.
You know what?
They was hitting him in the head.
This nigga here, right?
Everything.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Let's
He was going
go.
against three
But he
people.
doing what he's
Howard
supposed to do.
Grant,
He doing what he's supposed to do. Fans don't want to hear shit. Fans don't want to hear
Let's
shit. He
go.
doing what he's
Nah,
supposed
they
to do.
fouled him. That was regular season. They called
Nah,
him
niggas
foul.
wasn't getting beat up under the.
they
You
fucked
watched
him
the
up.
same game we
I
watched.
said Hugh Rollins cheated. I said y'all
Yo.
saying Phil Donahue cheated. Yes. The call on Pippen, huh? The call on Robert Horry. They shouldn't have been. They should have nulled and void that shit. They didn't. They get to fucking Portland. LA does their thing.
Yeah.
That's when I felt like Portland was winning.
Yo,
They
I love
were
that Portland
winning.
squad, yo. They
I
was 10
left.
deep.
I left my crib and I had to go take my cousin to the bus station at Port Authority. And you know, the Port Authority at the time they had like the bowling alley, so you could actually
Yeah, the bowling alley, right,
watch
right.
the TVs and
Yeah, I
shit
know
while
what
you
you
going. So I go there, get on the train, they winning. I get off the train,
They down.
they down.
That's crazy.
I said, yo, what the fuck just happened? They so down, they got Brian Grant taking dumbass shots.
Yeah.
Mind you, remember Pippen back was hurt then, but he was paying through the pain. I seen the replay.
Crazy though.
Kobe do the left to right.
The crossover. The crossover
I
alley.
said, oh.
That
No,
might be one of the greatest.
Brian
teams ever
Grant
not to
missed a
win.
lot of shots he should have made. Brian Grant had a fake mid-range jump shot.
I said a fake.
He did.
He got 100
Fake
mil
mid-range
too.
jumper,
He got
huh?
a-
He got 100
paid.
mil. No, his he had one of those crazy contracts.
Brian
When
got
he first-
paid.
Yeah.
And he was giving out those.
Brian
little
Grant-
max
Brian Grant got
and
paid.
new collective.
Yeah.
He got a crazy contract.
What's your man name?
Who?
When you was working for Fresh Direct.
For Portland?
No, from Seattle. Like Jerome James.
Oh, Jerome James. Oh, yeah. I delivered to him. Jerome James.
He live in New York.
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about when he played for the Knicks. He lived on Riverside Boulevard in the Trump joints. And I seen him the first time I seen him. He pulled up his Benz to McDonald's. It came out like the family bag. But they kicked him out. They kicked him out that building. He was making too much noise.
Jerome
They said he got
James.
kicked. He was having like loud parties and shit, and they wasn't having
Jerome
it.
James
So
had one
he
good
got evicted.
series in
That's
Seattle.
he got
Seattle
evicted.
versus
That's
the
what
Kings,
got him
right?
paid when he
Yeah.
was Tim Duncan ass.
He
It
was
was Tim
killing
Duncan
though.
ass?
He was killing.
I think it was Tim Duncan ass.
was
He
Tim
was.
Duncan
That's
ass?
what got. Yo, I'm telling you, that's
Yeah.
what got him paid.
And then
He
after
had like
that,
20 and like
One
20
game,
something.
one game. That's all you need.
he came home.
Yeah, he
Came to
home.
New York. That's when the
And
niggas were
wet
like,
the
oh,
bed.
he got bad feet.
Yeah.
Now he got bad feet.
Nigga was doing a hokey pokey in the paint.
They say he got like gained 40 pounds. He was
Yeah, he
chilling.
came back
Yeah.
bad.
I was like,
Was
I
it
seen
Vin Baker on the
coming
Knicks
out
too?
McDonald's.
Vin Baker. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. The Knicks don't do good drafts, and they
He
don't
was
do.
washed, though. He was washed.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a goddamn shame what happened to Vin Baker.
Baron Davis, Penny Hardaway. They all
No, they get agent
Maybe-
stars at the wrong time,
Right.
and you give up
T-Mac.
their valuable draft picks. That was the story of Eddie Curry, Penny, T-Mac, motherfucking who else? Like they get agent stars at the wrong time, and
I
they give
think-
up valuable
I think
pieces.
The
got a
Knicks
couple of those
fans
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so-
fire. I think the Knicks fans, you know, when they doing they annual shareholders or board meetings and stuff like
Yeah.
that, y'all should have a little say. Like
True.
y'all should, you know what I mean? Like form a little committee of legitimate people that
Yeah.
know what they talking about. Not all the season holder all the season ticket holders know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
but you still have to
guys
include them.
Yeah, I agree.
they vote don't count as much as
It's a
him
toss.
and
Toss.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like him, Spike Lee, Fat Joe, the other fans and all the other super fans.
It'll be
that's-
dudes for like 30 years, not to quit 30, 40. It'd be a
Yeah.
lot of them.
Yeah,
My one rep said she had 600 people that got season tickets.
there you go. So those people, then you get the best out of those people and build a committee and let them.
Yeah.
Y'all actually paying them for advice. You know what I'm saying? So
But how to make our team
Right.
better, being that New York
Right.
is supposed to be,
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying, your team. But okay. So let me ask you this. With that being said, is Dolan actually the problem?
no, he's not. To my, who,
This is for the both of y'all.
You go first. You
No,
go
I
I don't
don't
think
that question is for the floor.
Me personally, I don't
Yeah.
think Dolan is the problem. I just think that Dolan, the way I see him move and stuff like that, he moves like a king that's disconnected from the people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when he comes off, when he comes down from his castle to sit around the people, he doesn't understand their outcries because he can't relate.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. So
Analogy right there.
his business moves, and he moves it off of emotion
Yeah.
because he feeds off of the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he told certain people, "Yo, you get banned, like kick you out." You know what I'm saying? Like you moving like a tyrant.
Yeah. You can't relate. And I
So
He doesn't give a shit. That's basically it.
That's it.
All he gives a shit about smoking weed and playing in the jazz band. That's really all
and
he
the Knicks,
gives.
he likes the Knicks because he
likes
owns the
the
Rangers too. He
Yeah.
don't care
Yeah.
about hockey.
I never even seen him at a Rangers game.
Yeah, he don't intervene
in the
with
owner's
them.
box.
yeah, he don't intervene with them because they don't fuck up the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They
like,
put asses in the seats.
they put asses in the seats.
But in his defense, though, I feel like recently, I'm gonna say the last 6 years, 5 to 6 years, I think it started with the Phil Jackson move. He's acknowledging like, yo, he don't know what he's doing. Like I think he was into the not in the day to day, but he's involved with it. Like I think he's a fan, like how we a fan. He may not be all the way in it, but like you say, he's a tyrant. He hears some shit in the paper or something, he just react right away. I think it started with the Phil Jackson move. I think he started acknowledging like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm high. He said this on Michael K. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. The people were saying they want Phil Jackson. I hired Phil Jackson. I think the last couple of years, 5, 6 years, he's been taking a step back. But I think what you said with the tyrant part, he's so disconnected with people that, you know what I mean? And then he's a target. You know what I mean? Society, we don't like, he ain't worked for his millions. His billions, you know what I mean? It was handed to him. By his pops. So we can't really relate to him. You know what I mean? It's like people can't relate to him.
He don't speak the New York story.
He don't speak the New York story.
Jeez.
He not one of us. You know what I mean? He's a prick. But some of the stuff with recently with, you know, the people, I kind of understand though. Like if I'm a rich prick and you coming in my arena talking about yelling at me in shirts, get out of here. Like, yo, get out of here.
He's just the average. I guess he's just the average owner. He hires the big names to attract the fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I don't know, understand why they, James, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna sell the mix. I'm gonna sell my livelihood to please you, motherfuckers. Hell no. I'll never do that. You wouldn't even do that if you was in my shoes.
I
Like,
wouldn't do it either.
But the Knicks got some. They got like I think they have the most hardcore fans. Like
Easily.
you know what I'm saying. Win, lose or draw. The garden is filled up. Like they can put the shittiest product on the court, and people are there.
I'll be real with you. The games I go to the Garden, you know what I'm saying, and I don't feel the energy because I think the Garden fans feed off of what they see, and they're not delusional, and that's the problem.
They're hopeful.
And that's the problem.
Well, that's the problem with every sports fan. Then.
No. What I'm saying is, in terms of being delusional, right?
Okay.
You acknowledge certain things and you mask it. The Knicks fans, 2 baskets you don't score, 3 baskets you don't score. All right, let's see what I'm doing after the game because they ain't got it going on. We watched the Knicks game I was watching the Knicks game like that last night. The only reason why I had an interest in the Knicks game because I thought with the best that I placed, I thought they were gonna match it, but I didn't fall for the okie doke.
What you mean?
That third quarter, 15 points up, I don't fall for that. I don't buy into that bullshit. You gotta go the distance.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather say shit, I should have betted on y'all than damn, I betted on y'all.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me again. I watched them. Zach Randolph
Randall.
Julius Randle.
Play like him, though. A little faster. Yeah, but he play like him.
He gave away the game in Phoenix. They lost by 1 point, but I covered the spread, so I won.
Okay.
They went to Sacramento.
Yeah.
They were losing, and I was like, I'm not doing.
They came back.
I'm not doing this, and they won. They blew them out too. Then they went to Dallas, and I think they went end to end and beat they beat the Mavs. And they blew them out.
30, yeah.
I said, okay, I'm watching y'all play tonight. Let me see where my money's gonna get me. First 2 bets I placed, donut. John Morant picking them apart. I said, fuck this. Y'all ain't gonna do this again. I caught them at the right time. They was like, yo, all bets is closed off now. And I just sat back and I watched the game and I said, I'm glad I ain't picked you motherfuckers. They fall apart at the seams so quick, bro.
It's the story. It's the story of their life.
They didn't lost like 10 games like that.
Story of their life.
Watching you suffer and you being, a person that I know, a friend, I feel for you, but I can only feel for you so much because you signed up for it.
Delusional. A little delusional.
So, all right, with that, I'm glad you said signed up for it, right? So let me ask you this. You said they did something, your dad said, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah.
What do the Knicks have to do for you to have that same attitude?
I don't think anything. I'm one of those. But know why it's bad now? Know why it's bad now?
Don't tell me you raising your kids like that too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Bro, y'all be seeing that? Y'all was with my man Mike the other day. His son came to the game. Yo, his son had a John Morant jersey on. Yo, I'm like, fuck you.
You don't take it off.
I'm offended. Like, yo, you can't walk around me around
that
me
South
in the garden with this shit.
like the South of Potato. Take the hat off. You.
I don't think it's nothing right now, yo, because this is my cop out, right?
Good.
This is a cop out, right?
I'm listening.
But even if I didn't have it, it probably still would. But the cop out is the business aspect of it. Like, I'll be making
Oh, I'm
bread
making
off
money.
this. I'm making money off this. Like, yo, this should pay for itself. Like, yo, when
got
Knicks
you.
is winning, making playoffs, I had niggas hit me up from Atlanta. Like, yo, can I get this shit before game 3? I got some chick right now that works for CBS Sports, some shit down south. She gonna be at the game at 16. She wanna wear an outfit. Like, I got people hitting me up. So it's like, I kind of,
So you stay a fan out of circumstance.
yeah. But even if I ain't had this shit, I probably.
Right.
Dolan got me.
He said Dolan got me. I
Everybody
rep,
complain about Dolan.
in
man.
layman's term, I rep the team that pays me.
Exactly. This shit's paying for itself. Like my boy I be going to the games with, like, you know what I mean? This is like our 7th year, and this year he got the half. He can't take it no more. Like, yo, he got a crib in Connecticut. It's fall. He got a newborn kid. No, it's something like 2, matter of fact. So he been looking for a reason to get out. Like, yo, I don't want to go all the way. I can't do it, yo. It's just like, this is what I do. I got to go to 41. What else you want me to do?
Even
Go to
when
work
you
on the game?
lose, you win.
Yeah, I ain't got no kids or nothing like that. What you want me to do?
Yeah.
Go home? Like Al Bundy? No,
Right.
I'm going to the game.
Going to the nudie bar.
Word.
So, being that you are a ticket holder, right? Ballpark, don't give out too many secrets. What's the average, like, you've been doing it for 7 years, so what's the average yearly so people will know?
I'm in the 200s, so I'm not really that like private with this because it's public information. So I'm in like the gallery section. So each ticket is about 115, about 115 a game times 40. They charge for preseason. Pissed me off. So
What?
Yeah, they charge you full price.
Full price?
Full price. Football does the same thing. I got season tickets for the Jets.
Oh, yeah, he's a Jets fan, too.
It's my
You
pops. That's
gang
my
green?
pops.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You be
I'm
down
just-
there with
I'm
Fireman
just a
Ed,
loser.
though?
Yeah, I'm just a loser.
He's just
man.
a born loser. Like,
So with 2 tickets, let's say we both had a full. It probably come up to around 9 G's.
9 G's. And that's a
And that's combined.
That's combined.
The Knicks,
payment.
Jets.
Payment.
Yeah, it's like a car.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a payment, like a car payment.
Yeah?
Depends. They have like you could pay all at once.
Uh-huh.
You could pay three payments. You could do like a monthly, or you could do like 5 or 6. I got a little Hollywood. I did like 5 or 6 this year. Before I was a monthly guy.
Humble
Right.
flex.
Like a car payment. Now
Humble
I was
flex.
doubling up.
Doubling up.
Doubling
So
up.
these last couple months, like I ain't have to pay.
Right. Copy.
Yeah, get it over with. Fuck it. I get it. I get
But
it.
I don't be want to get them $500-$600 and they
Yeah,
losing.
right.
That'd be the ballpark.
Exactly.
You go to the game, they lose John Morant, the next day like, yo, $600 payment.
Yeah.
Like, yo, fuck this shit.
Do they give you any like comps and stuff or perks?
Yeah. So I've been courtside a couple times, probably about 8 times. So they used to have an option where if like you could like put a little extra bread and move down.
Oh, okay.
But I remember one time I might have sat in Spice seat. Last year during the bubble, I could have swore they had me in Spice seat. Like they was like, yo, celebrity cancel. They hit me up. Gassing me up. Like celebrity cancel hitting me up.
That's
So
what's
we was
up.
playing the Wizards. Yeah, I'm yelling at Russell Westbrook. I'm like, overrated. He hit the free throw and he yelled at me. You know he always be yelling.
Yeah,
You know he's yelling at.
He's an
Mad.
interactive dude.
Yeah, and then a couple months ago, I was sitting. They always sit you near the bench too, yo. The opposing team
Yeah.
versus the Wizards. Me and what's the name got into it. Montrezl Harrell.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Montrezl Harrell. He talking crazy. You know, gold teeth country nigga.
Yeah.
So there was the game. Kemba Walker went crazy.
Okay.
Kemba had 40.
Yeah.
44.
Yeah.
So it started in the beginning of the game, right? So somebody calling out his name. So I'm here and they bench right there. You know what I mean? So somebody call out his name. And he like security, and I'm like on some fun. I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, you can't do that. He be telling on people. So I'm saying that here, and he's like right there.
Right there, right.
Like, yo, you can't be doing that.
Nigga
Yo,
be
he
out here
telling on you.
snitching, B.
Yeah, he be snitching. Yo, just chill. Just chill. Right? So security gave me a look, right, too. And the security guy, I wasn't really feeling him, too, because some of the security down there I know. Like, you know what I mean? One of them is like a big Knicks fan. Shout out my man, G. But I didn't know this guy, and he kind of said like some subliminal, like, you know what I mean. So he kind of was like, "Be easy, like you're here, you're down here, and you know,
It's a
like, kinda
privilege.
hinting, like, yeah,
It's a privilege.
yeah.
Right.
And I had to be like, "Nigga, I'm a season ticket holder. Like, he don't know I ain't down here, I'm up there. But, nigga, I'm a season
Still
ticket
in the
holder.
building though.
I'm in the
Man,
building.
So yo, they come back, right? So they come back. I'm tight. We was winning in the third quarter. Knicks collapse in the fourth quarter, right? This nigga getting around, yeah, all crazy. You know, he's a country nigga too, so you know, you know, there's already be that little conflict between the New York niggas and the country niggas, right? So I don't know how it became me and him, right? It became him, and he's like, yo, you paying to watch me play? He's saying that. I'm like, yo, it's crunch time. You on the bench with me? Yo, I'm like, yo, it's crunch time. You on the bench with me? Son, this nigga got up. Security came around. Security came, yo. I got the video too, yo. I was sneak recording. Like, I be recording like on some fanboy cheerleaders, everything when I'm courtside. You know what I mean? So I'm like here, and then he talking, and then I might got the phone like this, but you can't see his face. You know what I mean? I ain't want to make it too. I ain't want to
Make it too hot.
Yeah, too crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then security came and they told me to chill out. Like, yo, it would have been Malice in the Palace. Snuff me.
Getting paid.
Come on, yeah.
Right here. Come on.
Yeah.
Do it.
I got into another play too. He's not the first one. I don't be ODing too. You know how you see on like ESPN or whatever, Bleacher, they be saying dumb shit. Like, I try to be realistic with shit. You know what I mean? So I got into it one time with Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry. Same thing. I'm here. These niggas right there, the whole bench. What you think I'm gonna say? You know what I mean? So actually before that, it was something funny with I had this video that went viral with Danny Green. I was really recording the cheerleaders, and he got in the way. I was like, yo, Danny, move out the way. I'm trying to see the cheerleaders. This nigga started shimmying and spun around and walked away, right? So I was really recording the cheerleaders though. So, you know, that shit was on Slam and all type of Bleacher.
Fire.
Yeah, I got them to add my shit too. It had like 1 million views.
Dope.
That's dope.
So yeah, but later on in the game, it was a play with Mitchell Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson, you know when you head fake, right? Say you head fake, right? And you blow by me, and I kind of like slide my feet. Like, you don't know if I'm tripping you on purpose.
Yeah,
or being that I'm big and slow. So the very next play, the nigga football tackles him on an offensive foul. Like, Larry, you know how Larry set a pick. So he come back on the bench. I'm like, Larry, yo, leave my young boy alone. This nigga went off on me. Fuck out of here, yo. I'm from Philly, yo. We don't play that shit.
Yeah.
And you know when it's like, yo, you getting barked on, and it already be weird with the fans because they be looking for any reason to kick you out already. So you just gotta be like, you don't want to get sung.
Okay.
You just like, yo, just chill, bro. It's not that serious, you know what I mean? I'm just like, chill. This nigga going, oh, fuck that. I'm from Philly. We don't play that shit, right? Nigga went off on me. So then a little bit, later in the game, they started smacking us by like 30. Before they were smacking us, though, my man was getting tight at me, too. I'm like, yo, I'm like a little kid. Y'all not going to be able to do this shit next year, yo. Watch next year. It was the year Zion.
Everybody thought Zion.
Everybody, yeah.
KD. So Fred Van Vliet's like, oh, word? Y'all getting Zion? Like, he brought it up on his own. Like, y'all getting Zion? KD, too? Niggas laughing at me.
Like, you don't know how this game works, buddy.
Like, it ain't happening like that, right? So then a little bit later on in the game, you know what I mean, he complaining about some shit. Larry, again, right? I'm throwing my fanboy shit because I be recording damn near everything, right? So I'm like, you up 30, y'all still complaining. This nigga like, yo, you got a little camera and think you cute, huh?
They go that little word again.
But after the game, he dapped me up and all that. And then when I left, leaving, going to the car, fucking one of the fans was like, yo, I seen you and Larry getting into it. Like 2 or 3 people stopped me. And one dude hit me up on IG, was like, yeah, Larry's a bitch, man. He called me some racist shit. Some dude from Philly. Yeah, he messaged me like, yo, Larry be doing that shit, yeah. People was like, yo, what's going on with them, bro?
I think they need motivation for in the game because you get bored. Like,
Yeah.
it got to be because of boredom, too. Like, it's the same routine, the same set plays. Like, especially if everybody just playing, going through the motions.
Yeah,
So
that
you
should
need
be
any
fun.
kind of spark. Like,
Yeah, that should be fun though, man. Just getting into it with them. Only thing nowadays I'm kind of off the fence a little is like them just kicking the fans out. Like,
Yeah, that's why.
it's tough, but we don't know what the fans be saying. Like,
Yeah,
I seen one
true.
video of Westbrook pointing 20 feet up in the crowd.
20 feet up?
Yeah, 20 rows up. Like, yo, to get them out. Harold be doing the same thing. Harold got a couple people kicked out. Matter of fact, when the event with me and him happened, like a week later is when he got into it with Pope, Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Caldwell, yeah.
Yeah, remember
KCP?
they said they got into some shit and locked right before he got traded. Caldwell Pope, yeah. So he got fined 25K too. Cause I was telling a couple of my boys, they was like, "Yo, you funny," and I was looking it up, like, "Yo, I know this." Like he be doing this shit. Like he be getting niggas kicked out. He be beefing. And he got fined 25K. So I think the whole thing with me and him had started when he's barking on it. We told security about the other dude. Be like, man, when I was cursed, y'all find me. He kept saying that. I cursed, but they do whatever. He was bitching. So I looked it up later. Like, is he really?
He's really
He out here snitching.
Word, yo, mad security was around, yo, right after. Like, I thought they was gonna escort me out, man. I'm like, I didn't curse or nothing. I don't be cursing at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you ever
some of
took
them
a
just
shorty
can't
out on a
take that
date
shit.
to the garden?
Yeah, I got a little list of, man. I don't really like doing it though.
Why not?
It's gonna sound weird, pause, but it's like, yo, you gotta kind of, people know me. Not everybody know me, but I still feel awkward. It's kind of like, some people don't care. Let's say you're in an apartment, right? And your next door neighbor is an old lady, right? Some people don't care if you bring through 3 different chicks in a week. Some dudes kind of care. You know what I mean? I be one of them dudes that kind of be caring sometimes. Like, yo, I remember my first year. I be caring. Like, I don't want to be them people thinking I'm some
Slut?
Oh,
You don't want to be known as a slut?
Nah, I don't be known as a slut, man. I got a reputation. I got a business to keep. I want them to think I'm a family man, man.
oh shit.
But yeah, I be bringing joints to the game. Because my boy that come with me, Howie, he coached basketball. So a lot of times he be curving last minute.
Yeah.
So I be having to hit people up. But that should be tight, making me tight though. Cause yo, you know how chicks is. You gotta give them like a week to put their face on. I can't tell them like, yo, my boy curve.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you the last
What you doing
You
right
gotta,
now?
you gotta make it seem legit, like, yo.
Yeah. So he used to do that shit like 4 or 5 times a year. Curve last minute. So I gotta take random chicks. So y'all be taking chicks in there, but never on some like court side or close. Nah, I would probably. Nah, I don't even want to do that. You gotta be like wifey or something for me to even do
To
that.
get to be down there,
I
right?
had a couple chicks ask me too, like, yo, you ever been court side? I'm like, yeah, but you ain't saying court side.
You ain't coming up off of my
I just
sweat.
play it off here like, nah, I ain't doing that.
You ain't coming up off of me, baby.
Yeah. That's actually a little good day for me though. It's my little trick. Like I take them to the garden,
Fire.
on some chair shit.
Yeah.
Niggas know you. It's my security man. This person know me.
Nice.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bartender know me.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm tricking, but I'm not tricking because I already paid for it. So regardless if she have a good time, this is what I do anyway.
Anyway, right? You just
You know what I mean?
got
The
some
old heads
cover.
always told me like, yo, if you gonna trick or do something, make sure you do something that you want to do. Control the
I like
narrative.
that.
Right.
So I like, I take them to the games. I got a whole album called Tricking, all the tricking stuff, pictures, all
The
that.
whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Got a whole album for tricking.
Me and I be arguing who's the biggest trick, yo.
Oh
Like, yeah,
shit.
who's the biggest trick? I'm a conservative trick.
What exactly does that mean?
Like I'm saying, I go to the game. Like we could go to the Knicks game or the Jets game.
He
but-
said, I'm going to trick you, but it's going to be on my turn.
yeah. But if you hit me random or you want to do, nah. I always got the excuse, business, work. Nah, I don't like letting them control the narrative, yo.
That's good.
You got to really be feeling the joint for letting them control the narrative, bro. Not to be negative, but these chicks, you could go out on a date, spend $200, and you never hear from her again. Or she go MIA.
Yeah.
What she got to do with
I'm
her. Not to be
sorry.
negative, but
No, it ain't being negative. You being real.
Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I got things
Oh no,
to
you're gonna be so mad.
You gonna be so
I'm gonna
mad.
be so mad.
yeah.
I'm gonna be so mad. That's triggering. Like you triggering my. That's trauma right there, baby. You don't talk to me like that.
Word.
Right. So yeah, if I'm gonna spend the money, I might as well be doing something I want to fucking do.
This is why I say if I'm gonna go someplace and I do something, it's because I want to do it. All I gotta do is insert female here.
Right, and if I don't hear from you again, fuck it. At least I got to do what I wanted to
wanna
do.
exactly.
That happened to me earlier this year, yo. Nice joint too. IG joint too, yo. She got back with her dude, and like he tricking crazy. It's like, damn,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Cold world.
Next one.
Yeah.
You better tell him you already got a bitch though. Your bitch is the Knicks, so like, yo, baby,
You gonna tell a woman she comes second to the basketball?
second to the hoop, baby.
That's crazy. I be thinking about that too, yo. God willing, like if I have a family and all that, like kids, and it's like people be asking me, like, is it gonna be a rap? Because like a lot of chicks don't be into this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, let's say I'm spending bread. Like sometimes I'll be spending bread. I have a storage, so I could spend thousands in a month on shit. I may make the bread back. I may make a profit, and it's not every month. So like, if you spend $2K on some shit and it's sitting in the fucking storage, is your wifey gonna say something? Your storage?
That is a good question though. Would you give up? Would you give it up or slow it down for the sake of your family?
I'll probably slow it down. I feel like me buying all the jerseys and all that, I probably would slow down a little bit with that. But I probably still try to go to the games. Like I got shit for my son. I ain't even got a son.
No, right.
I got
Yeah.
little baby shit. Like, nah, I ain't selling that.
Right, because you
Pass it
you
down.
never know.
So you be
never know.
like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a half season ticket holder,
Yeah, probably something like
or
that.
like what was they selling 10-game packages?
Yeah, they got the 5 game. They got 10
Yeah, they got
games.
But they
shit.
do that shit so whack. They be putting like one good team and the
Yeah.
rest. They do that shit so
and
corny.
they raise the price too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they raise the price. So like, if you do like a 10 game package, like what I'm saying now is like what I said, 115. It'll probably be like 150, 160 a game. That's how they get you.
They
Because
making
you're
up
going to
for
less
it.
games, so they're gonna pay you higher.
Yeah. They're not trying to really wholesale the tickets out like that.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a gamble too, cause like I said, I used to be a StubHub guy, so I be tight sometimes. Sometimes I don't even look no more. But like, let's say we played Orlando, you could go on StubHub and get that same seat for $40-$50.
Fire.
I didn't pay $115 for it.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that with the
get
Nets
you.
a couple times on the Game Time app.
Yeah.
Because
Game Time my shit.
Game Time is people that gets like you said, he just man curve last minute.
Yeah.
So game 7:30, if he nigga on that 6:45, he can't go. He put his joint on there, getting whatever he can for it. That's how me and my brother got to sit behind the backboard when DeRozan was on Toronto. We row two behind the backboard next to the Arabian guy that's super fan.
Yeah.
We was right next to him.
I respect him, man. He's a real super fan.
No, he really is, and his story is dope. I don't know if you ever seen
Nah, I
it.
never.
He
Riches
came,
kinda thing.
yeah, Rad the Riches. Yeah, he was working in the dealership. Sold 200 cars one year. Was like the best nigga in there, and
then he
he
turned
came
up?
up from there. Yeah, he came up
He
from
own
there.
it now, right?
Yeah, something like that. I think he owned not that particular one, but yeah, he went into
Yeah.
that.
But he be at like most major events, right?
Nah, he's at all the games. He say he only missed one game. I follow him online. He only missed one game. It was something COVID related. I don't think he had it or nothing, but it was just something. He went to a country, he couldn't, something like that.
Yeah,
So-
one of those travel issues.
In terms of like the whole stuff up, you ever put your tickets online though to sell it, or you just
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. I used to do it probably like 3 years ago, like them Warriors, Lakers, 300. But now I'm just like, I kind of just want to go.
okay?
Like I want to go to every game.
Yeah.
Like I got a couple things I like doing, like games, movies. You know, what I mean, I travel a little bit in the summer, but I kind of like to stick to. So the 300 is cool, but it's like I could get that selling the jersey now. Not to sound cocky, but it's just like me going. You know what I mean?
The
No,
experience.
but I actually
yeah.
like. But I actually like that. I actually like you spend the money and go.
Yeah.
Because some of us be like, we'll see a ticket price and just be like, nah, I ain't paying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say for example, LeBron James, right? LeBron been playing 19 years. I've never seen him play in person because when the ticket be $425, you be like, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that save up 3 checks to see LeBron.
Yeah.
You feel me? So and I always said this. I think it's a cardinal sin to go to a game the second half of the season. It really is, because that's when they start resting your players. You don't get your money, and they
this
start
is-
manipulating the
this-
paying customer.
this-
And you know what I'm
And
saying?
this is why I have like I got a like my little nephew or whatever like that. I wanted to take him to an actual game. You know what I'm saying? Because his dad ain't into sports like that, so it's like him and my other little nephew or whatever, and my goddaughter or whatever. I want to take him to a game, but I don't want to take him to like my first game when I went and I was all the way
up there, yeah.
I want to take him. You know what I'm saying? Like give them that experience that I couldn't have. They share it with me and whatever like that. And I'm looking at the Milwaukee game March 30th, and I'm saying, I'll be damned if I fucking buy these tickets.
You see what I'm saying?
And
Exactly.
fucking nothing. They gonna, cause March 30th, April is that's like I'll be damned if that shit happen. And more than likely, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna fall back, but I get it though. You got a good point, cause it hurt. Like I don't think they do it on purpose, but that's just the nature of the game, the nature of the beast, and they weigh everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause most players do play all the games, but
But
you
then
might,
load management comes into play around right before the playoffs, and then like it's like we need you for this, and then you don't get the time you can't afford it is the time he don't play. So
Right.
second half of the season, you really rolling the dice. I'm gonna take my daughter though to a Nick. Yo, he's the ringleader of the load management.
Yo, no, before
The fucking ringleader.
before freaking COVID, man, it used to be a little better. Like they used to have family events, and like they'll give you like 10 tickets or like open practice. 10 tickets. It'd be close too. So I used to be like the plug and like, need tickets, but I used to give them shits out. But now they, you know what I mean? And some of the events too would be like, I remember one event they had like, it was at some joint in Westchester. Larry Johnson was there. Earl of Pearl. You bring your daughter, you sit down, talk to them, play games. All that. Used to have family events. That was one of the benefits of being a season ticket holder.
No, it was bad
Practice.
around in the practice facility.
Yeah,
Westchester.
or like Westchester or Columbia. Like they have open practice before the season. They'll give me like 20 tickets and be close. But since it is, all of this stuff is like, damn.
Yeah, a lot of them live up there in Westchester too. I see.
Yeah.
Well, my drug dealer nephew and RJ Barrett, they live in the same building.
Oh, right?
Bro. I went to go see him. Like I went to his housewarming.
Yeah.
RJ was getting off the elevator.
Oh, what?
Because he was like, yo, one of the Knicks live here. But he didn't know. He's sports, but he didn't know, like, because he's so much in the street. But he just know one of them lived there. I'm getting on the elevator. Fucking RJ Barrett. I said, oh, shit.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah, man, we can see what's up, though. But which I said about March 30th, too, that be working in people like my favor. Because then at the end, they be like, yo, you want to sit closer? It'll be cheaper. Or sometimes they just throw it at you. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it's a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to take
low
my daughter,
management.
though.
But
Yeah,
somebody
low
like me that's
management.
there every day, they like, yo, you want to come down? Go ahead.
So you think the Knicks is going to go into the playoffs this year?
I was one of those delusional yesterday. We the one. We the one yesterday. I wanted that playing, man.
Nigga.
I wanted that playing.
Niggas go nigga.
Niggas gonna wish. That's what they gonna do. But we always wishing for some
Keep
shit.
the faith.
We always
hurt,
wishing
man.
for some shit.
Oh
hurt,
shit!
man.
You might see another black president before you see the Knicks in the playoffs.
No, I think we headed in the right direction. I think last year was a little bit of mirage, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
No fans, the COVID stuff, the protocols, resting players, and all that. Randall playing like an MVP, nobody in the arena. You know what I mean?
It's closed gym.
That's what niggas. Well, that's what niggas get
Niggas
their
get
shit
off.
off.
Yeah,
Ain't
closed
nobody
gym.
in the gym.
You ain't got
Yeah.
no fans talking shit to you like.
Right.
It started with the bubble, yo.
Yeah.
Warren, TJ Warren,
Yeah.
put up 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Murray.
Yeah.
Murray's a good player, but Murray wasn't no dude, 40, 50. He went crazy.
Shit,
Couple
Phoenix
dudes.
won 8 straight in the bubble, didn't they?
Yeah.
Closed gym. It's a closed gym tonight.
Yeah. So we got a couple pieces. I really like RJ's growth, development. You know what I mean?
Oh
Some of
yeah,
our
RJ
young
gonna
dudes.
put on. I think Randolph need to chill out though.
Yeah, I think either one of Randall or Tibbs got to go, honestly. I know it sounds crazy after, Tibbs winning Coach of the Year and all that. But if you look at the track record of the last couple, like 4 or 5 coaches of the year, none of them really have stuck around. George
Not
Carl
really.
got fired the same year. He won it. What was the dude in Toronto? Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey.
Thank
So
you
it's
for
not like a...
It's not. It's like the Madden cover. Like,
Yeah,
do you really
yeah.
want to be on that shit? Do you really want to coach of the year?
Right? Yeah. I can understand that, but just Tibbs ain't really. Like I said, ever since Derrick Rose, he ain't really been fond of the young players, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cam Reddish barely got any burn, but now he gone.
That was because of injuries, too.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
want to play him. There was rumors
Yeah,
in the paper
right.
that
He
he
did
ain't
not.
want him.
Yo, he did not want him at all. And then all of a sudden you get Kimba killing, and then y'all work out a deal where he sit down for the rest of the year.
Stay home,
I
Kimbo.
ain't like how you scapegoated Kemba either. Because, Kemba is a defensive liability because of his size. It's not because he don't try. But there's other people, like, if you're going to scapegoat Kemba, right, there's one thing Tibbs do I don't like, right? You got to hold people like Randall accountable.
He's not holding him accountable.
He does things
Because
like...
he's the money man.
Randall's not the money. Like, Randall to me plays like a big baby. Like last night, the night before, no, I seen him play last night. He kept crying, and then there was another night where he
crying to the refs.
he
Always
fucked my ticket up. I don't know who he was playing, but he only had like 15 points the whole game, and he was crying. Phoenix.
No,
not Phoenix.
no.
It's damn.
But
But
the
I
Kings?
it might
It was
no.
one game when he didn't score that much and they won.
Yeah, and he was crying.
RJ was killing. Yeah.
And he was crying like he just
Or was that against the Clippers?
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. RJ killed against the Clippers.
Yeah, but he's always crying. I'm like, bro, play the game. First of all, they know how you want the ball. You want the ball on the wing.
Yeah.
You a big man.
Tibbs giving free reign.
Right, to do whatever you want to
control
do. And the Knicks need scoring. And Kimba, since Christmas, has been providing that fucking scoring.
I don't think Tibbs really
You got
wanted
Derrick
Kimba
Rose
anyway.
out.
Wanted Kemba.
I think
Yeah.
he didn't want a shooting guard. Like, the new age point guard, I don't think he know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
The new age shooting guard is shoot first. It's both of them. The new age shooting guard thinks like this. I'm going to jack it up in the first 3 seconds. If not, I'm going to pass it in that 1 second. And the last 5 seconds, I'm gonna do me.
But I can't subscribe to that. I can't subscribe to you sitting Kibbe down, but letting Emmanuel quickly go out there and do whatever the fuck he want to do when he want to do it. I can't subscribe to that. Emmanuel quickly, Alex Burke ain't got no fucking jumper. Alex Burke, that shit. Alex Burke's brick that shit. Free throw line extended every fucking time. Pick and roll, no matter what it is.
But Alex Burke needs the corner though. Alex Burke is a corner shooter.
Fuck that corner shit, man. When that these niggas be wide open in the paint, Alex Burke be missing that shit. Evan Fournier be missing that shit.
The sample size that I seen, Alex Burke needs to be in the corner. He needs to be on the wing.
He be letting Taj Gibson out there shoot fucking 3-pointers.
But that's what Tibbs though. Tibbs got Burks at point guard. He put him at point guard.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Put him at point guard.
last year Burks was killing. He's calling Mr. Fourth Quarter.
What the fuck was he doing in Utah for you to have all that faith in Alex Burke?
But that's the thing though, that with Tibbs is like he takes these role players. Last year the Knicks overachieved. Everybody damn near career high.
Right,
and
exactly.
Shooting, and he's like, if he has a young player, right, that's similar skill set, right, and he has a veteran, he's always gonna go with the veteran. I mean, this is the same coach that had a 22-year-old rookie, Jimmy Butler, didn't play him over freaking Keith Bogans. Keith Bogans started, I think it was 2001, 2011, 12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, Keith Bogans started over Kyle Korver and Jimmy Butler. Keith Bogans.
Yeah.
I know he plays defense, can knock down a three every once in a while, but he's that kind of coach.
He finished Luol Deng.
Yeah.
You ain't heard from him since.
Yeah.
He crushed Luol Deng's career. Joe can too. You ain't heard about them niggas since they became All-Stars and blah, blah. You ain't heard about them niggas since.
It's defense.
He shitted on him.
He's a defense-driven person, but the league is not defense no more. Because the league is it's a multi-position league now.
Positionless basketball.
Yeah, positionless basketball. How do you get now? You trying to? He got to learn on the fly too. Because he always was taught that the 5 is the 5. Now you saying there's a. I heard somebody say Jokic is a point center. You know what I'm saying? So like you're literally reinventing the wheel as it goes
No,
along.
you're just making up terms. He's a 7-footer with a handle. He don't have to bring the ball up.
That's
but
what they
you
say.
don't mind him if he has the ball in his hands. It ain't like it's such a rush to, you know what I'm saying, to get the ball out of his hands because he can handle the ball. Same thing with Karl Anthony Towns. They're just big niggas with a handle. All that stretch this and all this bullshit. I'm making up names for niggas.
Check this out. I've seen them niggas. I've seen the guard get the ball and give it to fucking Jokic. And I've been watching.
I know.
I've seen like the guard give the ball to the center to bring it up.
Yeah.
I've seen the guard.
Never does that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because the guard wants to play off ball.
No. I've seen the guard get the ball and give it to fucking Giannis.
Bring
Like
the ball up, yeah.
What do you mean? So before Harden got there, Maxey was doing the same shit to Embiid. He would get the ball to Embiid so he could go play off the ball. He used to do the same shit.
So now, like I said, the guard is the center. The guard is the center. The center is the guard.
No. You just all you're doing is utilizing your big man with a handle. That's all it is.
Get
bro.
your ass down there. I'm gonna set this. You do the
No,
pick
the
and-
game is more broad than that. Than just get your ass down there and post up on the
in
block.
Tibbs' defense, though, he kind of be having Randall point forward.
Yeah.
So he.
I seen Randall fuck it up last night. I said,
Yeah, but that's a good thing though. Bit like big men with like handle and shit like that, because now everybody's game is not one dimensional. When I went down to when I went down to Indianapolis, right? Let me tell you how it fucked my game up when I first got down there. I used to play for Northwest High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. When I first got down there, I was the tallest dude in the gym, so niggas always made me play down low.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I knew. When I got down there, when nigga was 6'7", I'm down low, big banging with him because that's all I know. So now I'm in a totally different city where I'm 6 foot 2 inches tall. I need to play the guard position.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play the guard position. All niggas told me was go down low. So now with this 6'7" nigga, who's the center on the team, fucking. I'm I'm behind him. He looking at me like, "What are you doing down here?"
Like,
But he don't know my mentality is to be down low because that's all the niggas in the gym told me. Because in the hood gym, is go down low because the older shorter niggas is gonna go nut.
Yeah.
Or you're there to get the rebound, give it back to them, or just tip the shit back in. That was my you know what I'm saying, my job.
He was Mitchell
growing up.
Robinson.
Yeah.
That was my job growing up. You know what I'm saying? So
Mitchell
it's like
Robinson.
I go down there, I had no you know what I'm saying. I had to work on my dribble.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you playing with the older hood niggas. You had to get a ball to them and go do what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I had to work on my handle. Like these niggas is like groomed from birth.
Yeah.
Yo, I would never forget this. It was a dude down there with the same. My brother's name is Joseph Hayward. It was a dude down there. The nigga name was Joseph Hayward. This nigga had I never had a nigga play D like on me like this before. It almost scared the shit out of me. I wanted to go back home and all that because I thought I wasn't ready for this type of. When I mean revamping my game was an understatement. Like I had to do everything over again, and it made me you know what I'm saying, the player I am today. But like I said, them having this type of ability, you know what I'm saying, it's in their favor, yo, because you're a one-dimensional player. You're not gonna last long, especially not in the fucking league. To me, in my opinion.
No. Like I said, once every position, like it's 5 guys and the 5 guys, each one of them should be able to do something. By the time, like in the next, I want to say 10 to 20 years, everybody's gonna have a handle in order to play in the NBA.
Yeah, they doing it now, man. A lot of
You
teams
better.
don't even play 2 bigs. That's one thing I don't like about Tibbs. He always played 2 bigs. A lot of teams, 1 big, four wing players.
Yeah, so
Switch everything. Like team like Miami, Bam be at the 5, 4 guards.
they had
switch
Bam running
everything.
point in the finals in
Yeah.
the bubble.
Switch everything.
I was like, okay. So
It's like playing chess. Like, all right, cool. This is the matchup now. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's to catch you off
So
guard.
the problem is, it's not the plays that got to evolve; it's the coaches that got to evolve along with the game.
Yeah.
So that's where the shit gonna get a little tricky.
Yeah, if you have a coach that's set in his ways
Yeah.
and the old school mentality, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna flourish.
Tibbs
Yeah.
gotta go, man.
Yeah,
hate
I mean,
Tibbs
Tibbs got to go, but I think Randall got to go too. But they got to build around RJ.
Yeah.
So Randall going don't mean you bringing another hothead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what he did in Phoenix to me cost a game, and I said no, bro.
He got kicked
Like,
out, right?
yeah, like
Tibbs ain't say shit about it in the person. He like yo. He,
What you expect?
nah, but he be throwing shots at the other players.
Yes.
One time,
He throw
he
shots
said
at
RJ
Kim.
at the beginning of the year. He said you need to go back in the gym and work harder on his shot.
He was doing this in Chicago.
With Obi, them games where Randall was out, they had the whole COVID protocol. Randall was
Yeah.
out 2 games. Tibbs is like, yo, he considered like the backup quarterback. So everybody wants the backup quarterback until he has to play. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you throwing these young? But with Randall, yo, he don't say nothing, bro.
I mean, Randall got a ball on the next. If he ever become another coach, I guarantee he gonna give Randall the same Rose treatment.
Yeah.
Wherever I
Yeah,
am,
with
that's
the
where you're gonna
Rose,
be.
yeah.
And so,
Probably.
I mean, it's loyalty. I guess it's loyalty within that.
Taj too.
Yeah.
Think so?
Shout out
You think
to,
Taj
shout
go
out to
wherever you go?
Taj. Fort Greens.
You think go
one of
wherever- you
Fort
think he go
Greens,
wherever you go?
finest.
I rock with his little brother online.
Yeah. Shout out to
Little
Taj.
brother.
I used to play with him, Taj, in like the park and shit, but didn't know he was gonna be there. like,
He moved
So-
to where he moved. He was a teenager. He moved to like Cali, right?
Probably because
Yeah.
by the time he was always under me, so like when I was there, he was just under my mans and them, so he might have been like a freshman, and I was already a senior playing. Used to go chill, playing the park tournaments, stuff like that.
That's what's
So
up.
he
You know Taj is gonna be Taj.
yeah, when he had hair,
Yeah.
and he was like a frail kid, maybe 110,
Yeah.
110, so
That's ill, man.
yeah.
That's just life, man.
So you see the maturation and stuff like that. So I definitely
Word.
appreciate that.
Word.
Um,
I went to school with 2 dudes and went to NBA too. I went to school, Catholic school. I went to St. Raymond's. Never good enough to make the team, man. My junior year, my school was number 3 in the country. Julius, they had Julius Hodge.
yeah.
Alan Ray.
Alan, oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Julius
them little gym sessions was like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm about to get my ass kicked. Like
Julius
I'm
Hodge
going
went
against
He went to NC State. He was
my
doing
boy,
his thing.
my boy, Louis McCroskey went to Syracuse. Yeah, Brian Lang went to Seton Hall.
Brian Lang,
Yeah,
yo.
so I went to a powerhouse. Even our Vars B was like, some dudes was going D1.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So,
that's dope.
yeah, wow.
So about to close out the show. It's appreciate you being here with us, taking your
Yeah,
time
man.
out,
Enjoyed
sharing
this,
your
man.
story. Duce, still wondering where the bitches at?
If you going, you said they inside. So I'm
It's
just
past-
taking what you said for face value.
Nah,
it's after 8 o'clock. If
After
you
8
know,
o'clock,
please
them,
tell me.
They outside.
Huh?
They outside now.
Oh, then now, your answer was from inside to outside. Okay.
I don't think so. Yo. It's cold out there.
All them hoes outside.
Yeah, they trying to get us somewhere before 11.
Yeah.
You know how that go.
They
I
might.
think the Becky's outside. Man.
Oh, the Becky's are outside.
They outside. The colors, the sister colors. I don't know. The colored women, I don't know.
He said they outside.
All right, duly noted. Brooklyn niggas know where the white bitches at. All right. I heard
I know
you.
where the black bitches at too.
See, Harlem niggas will know. We know where the Spanish bitches is at. If we don't know nothing else, we know where the Spanish bitches at. That's for sure.
Yeah, we know where the black bitches at. Let's see. What you got going? I got some stuff going on. I'm working on Wellness Week Men's Wellness Week, so I'm
Nice.
creating a little segment. Starting off, I got my week planned out, so we shall have a recap of that next week, where it's just Men's Wellness Week, where I'm gonna talk about meditating, probably reading a book. I already set up a spa date for myself.
Oh, word. Never been.
Grooming, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a podcast where we come sit down and talk, and we, you know, it's an outlet for men. You know what I'm saying? And it's an outlet for men, and women also can listen and tap into how a man thinks, and also get some insight. You know what I'm saying? We also have the women come up here and they talk their shit, and you know, we have debates and stuff like that.
Battle of Sexes.
Sometimes.
For the most part.
Sometimes.
You know, nowadays too, and you know, this atmosphere, it gets a little hectic, man, with the battle of sexes.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting a little hectic out here nowadays. Man.
It definitely is, but we're gonna tap into, like, you know, because certain men don't know how to do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain men need to know, like, yo, you need to get your feet done. You need to you know, meditate. You need to drink more water. Get some more water in
Water's a
your
big one.
diet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, go seek some peace. Step out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Travel a little bit. Go to another borough and see what's going on out there. Travel by yourself. Like, so basically, you know, wellness is self-love.
Yeah.
So we teaching. I'm going to tap into that a little bit.
Go to another borough.
Yeah,
They do
niggas
some.
only
People don't
that,
be- yo,
bro.
people don't
Bro,
wanna do
You
stuff
want,
by
niggas, you want niggas to go to Staten Island and see what's popping?
You can go there. Go in the
Been to the
daytime.
mall?
Go in the daytime.
How many times you been to Staten Island? I
Me?
can count on my fingers. That's one place niggas don't
I
like
got
going.
fam-
I'm not gonna say niggas
I
don't
got
like
fam
going,
out
but
there. I spent the summer out there.
Wow.
no, I will.
I've never spent
Last
the
time
summer.
I've been
Had
out
a
there was
job.
like 2000
Fire.
when I had like my
See,
first
the-
real
I-
girlfriend.
Oh,
I had
yeah?
a little job out there. Yeah, my aunt was a social worker.
Yeah.
So she worked at Staten Island Mental Health Institute.
Okay.
It's the name of a white building right near the ferry. You gotta take the bus like the
Yeah.
40. And I had a counselor job there. Right before I went to state.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Dope.
so yeah, I was just Staten Island. You know what I mean?
I think, like, you know.
Yeah,
if
go
you-
to Staten Island gets a bad rap, man.
Yeah.
Go to Staten
I
Island,
think the
man.
cloud
I
on
like it out
Staten
there.
Island, like,
Go
if
to
you go to
Staten
Staten
It
Island,
takes
like,
forever to get there.
yeah, that's the problem. Like, that's the problem.
Well, if you
If you
don't
go to
just-
Staten
people
Island,
like me that
I
don't
think
drive.
you could literally have a whole family in Staten
It's a
Island.
nice crib. Yo, they
Oh,
got
you
nice
can have a
cribs
double
out
life
there.
in Staten Island and be cool. And be cool.
Yeah, you'd be good.
I think you could do that.
Who
Like,
the fuck would catch you cheating in Staten Island though? Like,
Exactly.
keep it
Like,
real.
what the fuck we doing
How
out
the
here?
fuck can you get? Nah, it's pretty much God's will. You get caught in Staten Island.
You know, the cribs is cheap out there too.
yeah? I'd be like, yo, what the hell you doing out here? What you doing out here? So
My
I
dumb
think,
ass had two girls in Staten Island. One on Morningstar Road, one in Stapleton Projects. Yo, and one found out about the other. She was like, yeah, because Shorty go to Curtis. About, bitch, how you find
got
out?
caught? Oh, shit, dude.
She was like, yeah, because the bitch go to Curtis. Don't make me pull up over there. And I'm like, wow.
You thought you was low, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
one with the Staten Island Tech, one with the Curtis, and was like, yo.
I remember when Curtis cleaned us, boy. We thought it was the playoff game too. We thought it was sweet. We go up in there, playoff time come around. Curtis mopped the floor with us. yo.
Staten Island boys is playing, right? They
Yeah,
practicing.
what? They were practicing.
They like, yo, these city boys. They
Yeah,
call
well,
us
I
city
would
boys.
definitely go to
These
Staten
city
Island.
boys.
nigga. I would definitely go to Staten Island with the mentality. I'm going over there to bust a nigga ass.
Nah, they
City
bust
boys.
our
I'll be like, yo, a
ass.
nigga is not better than me over there.
Yo.
That's how I'm feeling.
It got so bad, the fucking coach put in he put in the bench. Took all the starters, I put the bench. I'm like, nah.
Damn.
Like, and it was like, yo, we all, and it's a long bus ride back home on that cheese bus where your knees touching the fucking.
Yeah.
Man.
So it was crazy.
Shit, at least y'all had a bus, nigga. We got on the train from school to school, nigga.
Now you needed a budget to
least you
get to
got a
Staten
bus.
Island. Ain't no fucking
Nigga, my team got on a ferry, nigga.
Damn.
We
You
was
like them ferry rides? I fuck with the ferry
ferry,
rides.
nah, ferry
man.
cool. I
Ferry's
didn't know it
cool.
take. I didn't know it take 30 minutes.
Yeah, every 30 minutes it runs.
Yeah. So we're gonna plan to go to a massage parlor, spa. I'm gonna probably walk through my daily routine. So I'm gonna try to squeeze in a book in there. It's gonna be enough stuff where people get an idea of how they should be able to treat themselves, know themselves, love themselves. You know what I'm saying, and be better. Because if you love yourself, you're gonna be better to the next person around you.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
positive.
so it's about positive energy being, pushing out there. So a lot of guys don't know. So
Yeah, the spa thing, man. I only been once, man. Don't laugh at me, man.
nah, I
Only
can't
one-
laugh at you, bro. Like this one I'm going to is like a hot tub sauna kind of thing. I seen it at some hotel. I say I'm gonna do it.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like doing random acts of stuff where it benefits you and you don't have a plan for it, I think that's dope. Like, my next thing is I just want to look online one day, book a flight, and I'm out. Like, that's my next flex.
That's ill right there.
That's my next flex. Like, if I could do that, then
You going dolo though?
yeah, because you living. Like, it's levels to living. Like, I think we get so caught up in the everyday, the New York minute, the New York hustle.
Yeah.
We don't think that things can be attained because we got to be there for it to happen.
Yeah.
No, you could do it right now, and then you can see what you can improve on when you get to that level. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm at right now.
I did a couple dolo trips too.
Yeah.
Mostly for the Knicks.
Oh.
Like I've been to Orlando, Miami. Yeah.
You got you know, so you know where the bitches at in Miami, in Orlando.
Yeah, I know a couple Orlando. I used to be like, I used to want people to come do certain stuff.
Nah,
but
fuck
sometimes,
that.
like, I just be going randomly
Yeah.
on my own. Like, yo, fuck it, do what you want to do.
You can find the bitches there.
Yeah, I gotta get on the spa wave, man. I only been on one spa though. We was in Brazil.
Oh,
August.
nice.
So
Nice.
my level of spa is different now.
Yeah.
It's high now, so I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna be like
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna get on it though, man. I
Yeah.
need to get on the spa thing too.
Dude, Sonny, last words. What you got to say, good brother?
Check on your Knick friends. They are not okay. Check on them. Make sure they all right.
Word.
Check on your Knick friends,
I'm
man.
tight about yesterday.
Check on your strong Knick friends. They are not okay.
Yeah, man.
Check on them.
Yo,
I hope so too, man.
Good luck to all my niggas all betting on FanDuel tonight, man. May the Lord be with you, because I damn sure need them with me.
We play Brooklyn tomorrow too. I'm debating if I'm gonna go. Barclays. They won like 200 on game time.
yeah.
Yeah, man. For the nosebleeds.
Now,
Oh, shit.
and you know the Barclays are a little different though. Like,
It's a steep.
yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
a mountain. Like you could jump skydive.
I realized that when I went to when Jay-Z opened it up with them week worth of shows, I
Yeah.
went. I was in 200s. Yo,
Yeah.
that shit was like walking like that. Excuse
I
me.
don't like it, yo.
Excuse me.
I
Yeah.
normally go twice a year.
You
when
can
we play,
fall.
that shit
though.
different.
I don't be want to pay 200.
I'll
bro.
go to Barclays for wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I'll go to Barclays for that. Yeah, that's
I heard
about
the
it.
concerts there is lit too. Like,
No,
Yeah, it depends.
Because it
Well,
gives
the
you
whole
that
concert's
illusion, like
live.
you could literally, like it's like you could see a nigga, like you could reach out and touch a nigga, like. But that's the illusion of how they built the stadium and shit.
I
But
want
it's
them to go back to Jersey, man. I
Yeah.
know you're a Brooklyn cat, man. I want them to go back to Jersey.
Nah,
I'm
they
not feeling
can't.
the
They
Barclays
not going
shit,
back to
man.
Jersey.
I want the Nets back in Jersey, man.
Nah, it wasn't doing nothing in Jersey.
Nah, they had a loyal fan base though. The Brooklyn Nets is like
It was just the arena. That's all.
they don't really got no fans.
Like that Azar shit. That shit wasn't
Yeah.
all that.
Yo, the only fan I know is T Global. TJ's the only Nets fan I really know.
Yeah.
So when I go to the Barclays, it's like, who? Like what? You like the? You was like Knicks fan 5-10 years ago.
I'm a Brooklyn fan.
See,
By default.
by default, that's what I'm majority of
default.
By
fans.
default.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
But it's dope though. Like shit. 15 minutes, I'm home.
Word, right there, right?
By default.
I be tired. I went earlier this year when they beat us. Beat us by like 2, man.
It's a long
I
ride
had to
back.
go all the way back to the Bronx.
It's a
I was
long
tight.
ride.
I
But
was tight, yo.
I double down with Duce say. Checking your Knicks fans. Please don't bet on the Knicks.
Yeah, man, we good though, man.
Be cautious on how you bet on
Define
the Knicks.
good.
We good. I mean, just gotta enjoy, man.
So all you parlay people, leave the Knicks out of your parlay.
Yeah.
I suggest y'all go money line. It's the safest bet.
Just take R.J. Barrett,
That's
10
it.
plus points. That's it.
The crazy thing, y'all speaking about bread too, is like, yo, when Knicks be losing, I don't.
You don't catch
Shit be
up.
quiet.
Bruh.
When Knicks is winning, yo, like when Knicks make the playoffs, yo, I made like 50 sales in a month.
Everybody
They
want
hitting
Nick
me
gear.
up, like,
Yeah.
even the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Nah, my
Because it
shit-
looked promising.
It's fool's gold, y'all.
Definitely
Don't
fool's
don't
gold,
fall for the
man.
banana in the tailpipe.
I'm just waiting for football now, man. I got
Oh,
that Jets and
gosh.
Giants stuff too, man.
Oh yeah, we going.
You can keep all that Zach Wilson shit. All of it.
Nah. Only vintage. Only vintage. I'm
Oh, I'm about to say.
Vinny. I got like 8 Keyshawn's.
Got that Wayne Corbett?
Yeah, I got like 4 of those.
The authentic?
Yeah, starter, Nike. I got variations. We gonna talk.
cloth talk. Cloth
We
talk.
gonna
Cloth
talk. We
talk.
gonna talk.
That
Cloth
Wayne
talk.
Corbett? That's the cop jersey, though. That's how you know the cops is in the fucking in the subway. Wayne Corbett jersey all the time.
They all love one.
Yeah, fuck. Especially the
Straight
short,
from Long
especially the
Island.
short cops.
Yeah. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 87 of the Everyday Life Podcast. I'm your good host, Reg B, along with Duce Dome, and our special guest, Hood, a.k.a. #1 Knicks fan, fanboy for life.
Let's
We
go.
appreciate y'all. Do something kind for somebody else and spread love, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.